All right, I am still probably not live. Let's see. Let's see. Man. Yeah, I gotta get used to this. Not sure if we're private again. I hope we're not private. Are we private or public? Yeah, it's private. Let's go public. Awesome. Publish. All right. We're back, and what a dump, guys. What a dump. We are getting some big time moves. My buddy Teddy just sent me a message, and he hit profit target. Let me give him a call, see what he's saying. Yeah, that was quite a dump. Let's see what Teddy says.
Yo, buddy.
Hey, man. What's going on?
Trading this fucking crazy action here, man.
Did you pass your evals, or are you live?
Well, I got a live account that I've been going, I've been trading for the last like 2 weeks. This is my second week.
Yeah.
So my new profit target with this NQ trading was 100 ticks.
Yeah.
For 2 contracts, so I hit it today, which was nice.
Yeah. You got to watch the video I put out this morning, dude. On live. I'm actually it's over now, and you can check it out, dude. I entered that short at the very top, and then it came back and waked me out at break even, and then it just dumped, dude. But I took a long before that. So I made some money. So I'm not totally salty, but that short right now would have been like 5K. It would have been nice.
I actually I took the long too at 951, right around 950. I took it long for 100 points there. That's where I got it, and then it fucking dumped. And I haven't gotten anything. I'm out of it. So I hit my profit target. So I'm not trading this account now. I'm trading another set of 5 eval accounts that I'm trying to pass.
Nice,
so
dude.
I'm gonna see if we can take this thing back up. I'm gonna see if it's gonna fucking bounce here.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna bounce soon, but we're gonna get a double dip most likely first, and then we'll see some action, maybe up. I think what it's doing right now is it's clearing out a lot of stop losses before it goes to an all-time high, but we may not see that today. Maybe that I think that's maybe sometime, maybe today or maybe this week, but I think that's what it's doing.
Orders filled. Yeah, I'm gonna see. I just went long here.
You went long? Oh man, you're a little early, man. You're a little early to the party. Take profit as soon as you can. Take profit as soon as you can. Yeah, I would wait a little bit longer. I got to show you my strategy, dude. It's money, dude. I swear to you, I've never been this confident in my trading ever. It's money. I got to get with you.
Yeah, I want to definitely spend some time to figure that out.
Yeah.
And see what you're doing. Because right now I switched to NQ because I was like, fuck it, I'm just see how this thing moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know. I got my stop loss.
Yeah.
Right now. See what happens.
Yeah. Big moves. Don't get me wrong. NQ makes big moves, but they makes big moves both ways. So watch your stops. That's all.
Yeah. If this thing pumps from here, I could fucking pass this eval. I put in 4 contracts right now.
Yeah. I would say take profit like before 420, dude. I mean, I think that's where you probably are gonna get some resistance here. But I don't know. It's up to you. I don't see, because the way I'm reading it, I don't see any signs that we're built the base yet to go up.
I know. I took $1,000. I got hit G, so that's good.
Good. You took it, right? You took it, because right now you would have been stopped out.
I know. I would have been stopped out, so it's good that I took it. Fuck it.
Yeah, good. All right, man.
I think it's gonna probably come back down one more time, like you said, and clear out some fucking stop losses before it goes up.
Yeah, I'd look at like 287. That's where the next pivot point is, and that would clear out the stop losses from the previous lows. So that's where I'm keeping my eye on, but not just on the price alone, but what it does after that. So keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, well, listen,
good, man.
Let's try. I got a 12 o'clock appointment. I'll be back in the afternoon. If you're around, we'll hop on the Zoom or something.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll do that.
You can check
Take
out
care,
what
bro.
you're doing.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
All right.
All right, that's my buddy Teddy. Him and I go way back. way back into my real estate days when I have a real estate office in New Jersey, and he was doing oil tank removals. I met the guy, stand-up dude, and we so both happened to get into crypto at the same time, right around the pandemic. And he was trading, I was trading, and then we found, I don't know how he found futures, but I found futures, and then we reconnected, and he was doing futures, and we've been communicating, talking strategy for the last couple of weeks and months. So he was trading his own money, just like myself, trading live funds, and he still trades live funds, I believe now, to some capacity. But he now is trading with Apex. I put him up to the prop firm game, and he wasn't too familiar with just yet. And he's passing his evals. He's doing good. So hopefully he gets those active accounts and starts making some payouts. So that would be nice. All right. So we are right now looking to make some possible recovery. This market might be recovering. Who knows, right? Who knows? Only God knows. But it's too early. I'm not thinking about recovery yet. I do have my FTT 20 ready to trade. We are ready to trade this thing. Am I on ES? No, that would have been a good thing I caught that. That would have been the face. No, I want to move that. Can I move that? No, what did I just do? Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? Can I undo that? Can I do edit undo? No. ES, get away. Oh, NQ. Come back, NQ. And how do I make this thing go away? Please go away. Yes. Thank God. Okay, we're back. And I don't like the way this looks. Let's make that go like this. And we have to find our FTT20. All right, and then oh no, this view sucks. No, I don't want a DOM. Don't give me a DOM, but I do want my money. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm still new to MotiveWave, so I'm still getting the hang of it. It's pretty cool. I really do enjoy it. We see we got the volume profile right here. That's pretty cool. We're gonna go to FTT20. We have to put a 4080 tick as our position. All right, yeah, that's good. We're ready. We're ready for the move here. So if we catch the move, we're taking it. All right, so right now, looks like we've made a little bit of a base, and let me show you guys what I look at, right? I'm looking at this candle right here that tells me that there were more sellers in this market right here on this candle, this 6-minute candle, but the buyers overpowered them, okay? Which is a good thing for if you're looking for a long when you hit the bottom. But what I'm looking for is for this candle to play out. If this candle plays out and it's a green candle, closes green, then I'm looking for a retracement. But when you get a dump this big, you usually get a retracement that takes out the lows of this candle. Now, I'm probably going to wait till we get a signal here as well on this 12-minute. I like the fact we've got it on the 6. I might take it on the 6 if I like what it's doing, and we can get a cheap trade, which is somewhere getting in down here possibly, or we shoot the lows and then we get in. Because we're not looking for much on this bounce, to be honest with you. I don't think we're gonna get a massive 240-point V-shaped recovery right away. I think what we're gonna get is we're probably gonna get a little bit of an anemic pump up to the VWAP. Maybe not right back up, but we're gonna probably find our way up there, and then just to come back down. So that's what I'm thinking. Obviously, that's just guessing at this point. It's too soon to tell. I am waiting for this to come back down before I get into it. I just know that right now could be something setting up, something that's possibly setting up for us to take a look at. Hopefully, you guys are doing well today. Hopefully, you guys are trading well. I was gonna run a poll. I'm gonna run that poll now. See if you guys are here. All right, let me ask you guys a question. Poll. Music on stream. Would you like music? On stream. Start poll. Let's see. All right. Maybe yes, maybe no. You guys will let me know. All right. So far, we got 2 minutes and 42 seconds left on this candle. And it's looking like it does want to come back up. We are going to get some resistance at the bottom of this channel, that bottom and top of this channel, because we have two channels that are lining up right here at 245, 235 to 244 in that little range. So this could be a setup for the long, or it could be more downside, which could be either one, to be honest with you. Right now I'm leaning more towards the long, but not until we build the base first. We have to come back down and build some more orders. Right now it's still too soon. Not sure if you guys trade the same way. I'd be curious to find out how you guys are trading and how you're doing today. So far today we are up, I would say something around 400 bucks. We are up today $376. Bro, those commissions are killing me. Pretty rough. Not sure why it's. Usually that's a $400 trade. It's $376. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Our second trade was a break even, which I am kicking myself for right now, because that second trade, we were in at the top. I'm telling you, we were in right here at like 649 in that area, maybe 650. And then we got wicked out. I think it was here. We got wicked out at like 644, something like that. And from that point on, we have dumped 240 points, 250 points. Let's see how many points that was. Which sucks. Yes, it does. I'm not, oh my God, 300. That would have been like a 6,000 point move. Yikes, on one mini. Not totally happy about that, but what are you going to do? What can you do besides learn and not let it happen again? Not let that happen again for sure. So I've been trading for about 4 years now, and just recently started using a prop firm. Prop firms. I've had Apex so far, which I found to be pretty good. Not biggest fan of their rules, but it is what it is. And now I trade with FTT as well. FTT I find to be a little bit more my speed, because it's almost like trading your own live account with very little rules. And I'm all about leverage. I love the way you could really leverage yourself on that platform by trading 20 accounts at the same time, which is nuts, believe it or not, because you don't need to make big hits. You just need to take some base hits and just be consistent. That's really all you need to do, is just hit base hits and be consistent, and you can take massive payouts out. Guys, I see guys on there taking $60,000, $80,000 payouts, and they're really not that good of a trader, believe it or not. They're not like amazing traders. So we will see. We will see what kind of a payout we're going to be getting from FTT. Right now we're on track, God willing, to take a $40,000 payout in 5 or 6 more trading days. So we will see. We've had pretty good runs so far, so hopefully we keep that up. Hopefully we do keep that up, because there's a lot of good we could do with that. Right now the market's looking rather strong, but I am waiting for that double dip. I'm waiting for a stronger signal than what we're getting so far, because with a move this big, it's okay to be a little antsy, about what might just happen. I'm not completely in love with what I'm seeing yet, although it does look very bullish. We just don't know yet. Here's the 3 minute. Let's look at the 15. 15 still has time to cook. Let's look at the 5. Five looks pretty good too. But I think the 6 is what I'm holding on to at the moment. I like this 6 and I like the 12. You may ask yourself, why a 12-minute? Why a 6-minute? And I got this from another YouTuber who he's a big crypto trader. His name is Jason Casper. He uses these intervals because a 12-minute candle or a 12-minute time frame fits into an hour 5 times, and obviously the 6 fits into it 10 times. So it's a little bit, it's very appropriate, I would say, and it gives you a little bit more insight. I find it's not as much as used as much than the 5s or the 10s or the 15s, but I tend to like it. I really do. I don't know, something about it. You got to give it a spin and see if it works for you. But I do check multiple time frames too, guys. So I'm not against prime numbers. I'm not just about even numbers. I'm an equal opportunist number giver. So it's all right. Whatever works for you works for you. Right now we are oversold on the trend low indicator that we have down here. Our CVD is telling us that we are recovering a bit, obviously. That is quite obvious. Everything is agreeing. CVD is going in the direction of the candles. At least it was from this point on. Right now I am expecting the pullback. And with that pullback, I am expecting there to be a liquidity sweep. And we'll see that in just a minute. See if that's the case. I have been reading the market really well recently, and that's something I'm very proud of, is that I'm like, when you're in flow, I'm not sure if you guys know the term in flow or just in a zone, like Michael Jordan, kind of coined that when he was just in the zone when he was playing ball. Sometimes you're in the flow with the charts and you're reading it well. You just understand what it's doing. You're very much in line with its nuances. And right now, I feel very confident that I can understand what the market wants to do and where it wants to go and when it does and when it is going to make that move. I've been reading it really well, and that just comes with time, guys. There's nothing that you could really just say, I get it because I know how to draw trend lines. It comes with thousands of hours in front of the charts. I think that's really the only way you can build such kind of insight in the markets. And believe me, I have tens of thousands of hours to go before I can even call myself good. But I am proud of myself that I am reading these markets right, because normally the old me would have been trying to catch falling knives all the way down, and trying to fight the trend. And that's what I used to do a lot, because I like reversals. So I used to just blow my accounts fighting trends. And now we don't do that anymore. We wait for the market to play out, and then we go for a ride. We basically treat the market as if it's like, one of those trolleys. I'm from Jersey, so we on the boardwalk we would have these tram cars. Watch the tram car, please. I would have these trolleys and tram cars, and you just jump on and jump off and jump on and jump off, and you get to where you're going. It's kind of the way I treat the market now. It's just like, okay, it's gonna go in that direction with or without me, but I just have to wait till it comes to me so I could jump on and take me where it's going. You understand? So if you look at the market in that kind of a mindset, that you can't control the market or tell the market where to go, but you can catch a ride. You can hitch a ride for sure. That's really the only way you can play things out. All right, this I do not like. You have to get out of here, chat. Let's see if we got anybody here with us. Market looks like it's still trying to find its bottom. Trying to find that bottom. See, even though I know the market is most likely going to be coming down, it's just not a place where I would take the short, just because I don't feel like I don't have a signal for it, and I don't feel the juice is worth the squeeze, right? We've already had 300 points down. How much more of a squeeze could there possibly be? I mean, there could be another 300 points. Who knows, right? You just be warming up. and the market's going to say, hold my beer and just dump. You know, it could happen. Everything's on the table when it comes to trading. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure that today's that day. We don't know. We will see. And we will see. Yeah, so right now I'm expecting the market to head back down here to 2332. I'm sorry, 20,332. Let's just call it 332. We're waiting for the market to come back in here, make a decision whether it's going to continue to go down. I'm expecting it to head down to the 270, the next pivot point, wherever that is. Wherever next pivot point is. The next pivot point somewhere. Right? Maybe down here to 270, 267. Who knows? I feel like we have some time before we look for any longs. I'm not. And this could be it here too. I'm not gonna lie. This could be the opportunity for the long, but I just don't see it on the higher time frames yet. I don't see it. The shorter time frames will give you. Oh, now we're starting to build something up here on the higher time frames, which I like. Could be something. We'll give it time to play out and see what's gonna happen. And don't worry. Don't let FOMO get to you. Don't think just because you see this candle pumping 10, 20 points, just don't worry about it, because a lot of those are just traps. They're just building traps in order to come back and take your stop losses and just work this area. And once it works this area, then it takes off, just like it did to me up here. And I should have known better. I should have put my stop loss where I knew it was not going to be taken out, and we'd be sitting pretty right now. But you live and you learn. You live and you learn. At least we did not take a loss on that. I'm very proud of that. We're not taking L's today, guys. Hopefully not. At least let's not jinx ourselves, right? But one thing we are is we're being very patient. And this market come to us. This is my second day live streaming, guys. This channel I've had for a few years, and I took a break from the channel because it was originally a crypto channel. But the crypto technical analysis I was working on this channel is really not something I'm doing anymore. I'm doing futures, which I found to be a much better market to trade, better liquidity, and just more of a rational move. You know, the market is not thin. It's got a lot of participants in it. So, the moves are more structured. So I like this market so much better. So that's why I rebranded this channel to be futures based. Nasdaq. Don't trade the ES. I like the moves on the Nasdaq. Could possibly trade oil in the future, but if it's working right now, I'm not going to change it. You know, I have to master one thing before I look at anything else. And who knows? I may never look at anything else. The Nasdaq may provide enough move for me to be happy. You know, it just might be what we need. It might be what we need. I am not liking this candle just yet. I'm not thinking that this is it. I'm thinking that we have a little bit ways to go. And this is why I did not take a short here, because this was a pretty decent candle. I ain't gonna lie. This was 60 points. Wow. Doesn't look that big when you're comparing it to these candles. Wow. But that was a pretty big candle. Could have made some money off of that, but no. We are waiting for a different move. We're waiting for a long. If we do get the opportunity to go long, maybe we'll go short again. We don't know. We just prefer a long at this point. It's really all about your entry, guys. It really is. I mean, I couldn't stress that enough. And that's the reason why I knew this market was going to continue to head down, but I didn't take these trades because I did not want to chase. Because if I'm chasing, my entry sucks. I know I could have taken one up here off of this VWAP rejection, but that's not where I wanted to enter. And I would have liked to have entered up here, the top of the wicks. And this is where the move originated from. Same thing down here. I like to trade from wherever these wicks are going to find their lows. Right now, I don't think we've found that just yet. I think we got a little bit to go. Right now, it's not looking too pretty on the 12-minute. 12-minute here looks like it wants to keep going down. 6-minute here on the right looks like it wants to create a base. That's what I'm getting from it. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, so this is our second live stream. Yesterday was our second live stream ever. I'm trying to get more consistent with these, and one of the reasons why I created this live stream is to document my journey as a trader. When now that I finally have a strategy that I like and it's working, I'm documenting almost from day one. And not only that, but I'm having you guys hold me accountable. Like going on tilt is very easy in this industry. Like being a trader, you can go on tilt very easily. But I've been working on my mindset, and I think I got it out of me for the most part. The revenge trading, the anger associated with missing a trade like this right here. I'm laughing about it. I'm not angry. I'm laughing. The fact that it wicked me out and then it just dumped. Like at least we did not take an L. At least we broke even. Then it took me out. It's okay. It's fine. Maybe we'll catch like not too long ago, the market dumped 300 points and then pumped 700. Like maybe we'll catch the pump. Maybe we'll catch the move on the way up. That could be a possibility. Who knows? But if you're pissed about this move, you'll miss the next one for sure. Or you'll be so angry you'll just be taking every knife catcher, everything in between. So we'll see. We will see, guys. You got any viewers? Oh, we got a couple views, guys. We got 3 views so far. Yesterday's video, I mean, I'm happy with anything right now. We're brand new, right? We're just starting this channel up. Got 41 views on the live stream from yesterday. I didn't trade live yesterday. I traded recap what I traded yesterday. Yesterday was an amazing day. We did $8,400 yesterday, which is sick on a Monday, a bank holiday. Sick. Hopefully we can replicate that today. We're just looking for the right move to replicate that with. And if we do get that, you guys hopefully will be here to see it. And so I'm happy about the 41 views. I don't mind getting just barely any views right now. We're just starting off, but I know that the longer we do this and the better quality information we're putting out there, the better this channel will do. And really, it's not about that. It's really about, like I said, the journey, the documentation of what I'm doing, and you guys holding me accountable. I know there's gonna be. I know there's a lot of toxic people in every facet of YouTube. I've done YouTube for real estate. I've done YouTube for crypto, and you get really nice people. Majority of people are super dope, like really nice, who communicate with you, reach out to you. But then you get some really horrible, just despicable human beings who say things about your family, say things about your appearance, or say things about just anything. And I'm okay with that. I mean, because I'm 40, what? I don't even know how old I am. I'm 43, am I? 42? I don't even know how old I am. I was born in 81, 43. Yeah, dude, I'm 43. I've been through a lot of every type of person. And there's good people. I'm fortunate enough to have met really good people in my life. And there's just people who are just never happy with anything. And they're, no matter what, they'll never be happy, and misery loves company, so they'll reflect that on other people. So I don't take it personal when somebody says something stupid about your, whatever, your trading technique, or, that nothing what you're talking about. There's those kind of people. So they just need a little attention, a little love, a little hug, So I'm expecting there to be a little bit of everything, but, we're not doing it for that, guys. We're just doing it for those who, might actually need a little information and pick up from where I'm at right now, instead of having to go through all the struggles that I went through. I lost a lot of money, real money, not prop firm money. Like I know there's people out there who spent 10, 20, 30 grand on prop firms, but we did a multiple of that with our own cash. Like we lost a lot of money with our own money trying to learn how to trade crypto, trade futures, trade everything. And, I guess that's just the way that everybody has to start their journey. You got to figure out how to trade. Like I can't tell you how to trade. Like even if it works for me, it may not work for you, but you got to go through it and last and go through those stages where you take those big losses and be able to recover. I used to say this about real estate, and I'm gonna say it now about trading. In the first year of real estate, the attrition rate, the amount of people who don't make it in real estate, it's huge. It's astronomical. It's higher than restaurants. It's like 90%, probably close to 90% of agents who do not renew their license after the first year. Big. I know, because I owned a real estate company, and that's just the way things were. So what I like to say is that in real estate, the first year is just meant to shake you out. If you can survive your first year in real estate and you don't get shaken out, then you deserve what's around the corner, what's around the bend, and that's big money. You can make really big money with real estate commissions, right? And trading is no different. But the only difference is with trading, it's not necessarily a year. It could be for some people a year. Some people like me, it's been 4 years, and I'm just getting the hang of it now. And for some people, it could be even longer than that. So what I'm going to tell you is, if you don't get shaken out, and if you survive, and if you don't do anything stupid, you could live the fight another day and eventually catch your groove and just find what works for you. And that's where we are right now. We finally caught our groove, and we kind of understand what we're trading. We know what it does. We know it could do anything, but we're prepared for anything as well. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. And yeah, on the other side of that shakeout period is unbelievable lifestyle. Not just the money, but the freedom, the fact you don't have to deal with people, the fact that you can just create your own day. I can trade for a couple hours and work around the house and do some, like yesterday we did landscaping around our property. Today I got to fix my power washer because I got a missing O-ring and it's pumping out water left and right. So yeah, there's a lot of freedom that you come get along with this, where when I used to be in real estate, I used to work 14-hour days, 6 days a week, and sometimes on Sundays, like you have appointments and people to meet with. So I'm not a big fan of dealing with people if I don't have to. I just love this trading business because it allows us to really just be one-on-one, and the only person you really have to worry about is yourself. You have to worry about your mindset. So as long as you can do that, you'll be A-okay. This market's still looking for its bottom wick, in my opinion. I don't think we're going to go up just yet. I think we still have a little bit of room to the downside. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if there's anyone here. Maybe leave a chat. Let me know what you guys think this market's going to do. I don't know what just happened here. Hopefully we're back. Yeah, my mouse is very sensitive. I got to get myself a trading mouse. I got a keypad right now, and the keypad does not, I'm sorry, not keypad. I have a trackpad, and the trackpad is not meant for traders. I don't know what it was meant for aesthetics, I guess, aesthetically pleasing, but I don't think it's very pleasing to the wrist. Obviously not comfortable to the wrist. So I've got this little bad boy. I've also got this because I got two Macs side by side. I also got this one here. I'm not sure if this is any better, but the trackpad is very sensitive that if I glide over it, it takes me to another screen, or it goes backwards into the previous screen. Right now, let's just make sure we've got everything up. We've got our Nasdaq 12-minute, 6-minute here. Let's see if we've got our trade set up ready to go. 80-40. We're looking to buy. We'll buy this market. We'll leave this at a buy. I'm not 100% sure what's happening just yet. I'm thinking we're still building this base. I don't think we're done yet. I want to make sure we have motive wave ready to go in case you want to take this trade here. Motive wave is ready. Let me zoom in a little bit because motive is really cool, because if you grab it from where the price is right now, if you grab it from here and you toggle up or down, it goes up or down. If you toggle it from here, down is up and up is down. It's weird because up is down and down is up. And see, up squeezes and down stretches. So I had to get used to that because that was so weird. TradingView does not do that. And then we got the time here. We got the toggle here. Toggle here. I like to zoom in a little bit more. It takes some getting used to. Let me just put it that way. I'm not 100% in love with it just yet. I like it a lot. There we go. I like it a lot. And it's instant. It's quick. It's more professional trading platform than TradingView is, but I'm dealing with TradingView right now because I use it for Webull. It has a CGQ connection, CQG or one of those, whatever it is, CQG maybe. right now, looking like it wants to pump. Looking like it wants to pump just a bit. And this candle, this 6-minute candle, 387. It's like a 50-point candle. Big candle. Big candle. But we are not, I don't know about we, but I am not ready to take this trade just yet. I think this trade here has a little bit of, maybe it has a little bit more downside to go still. But we are expecting, I am expecting there to be a little bit of a pullback on this candle, next candle. We'll see. We still really, I don't really think we've cemented that base just yet. We're in the midst of building something, but this may not be it just yet. This may not be it. Let's look at a 30-minute. See what the 30-minute is up to. Oh, yeah, 30-minute. So still, we have a lot of air in this area, not a lot of volume. So there's a lot of imbalances here as well. Orders that were left behind. So we're gonna probably bounce up to the VWAP, like I said earlier. We got anything on the 15? Yeah, we got something on the 15. Okay. I would like to see this retracement. Maybe we got it already. I think that was it. I think we got the retracement. Yikes. This might have been the double dip. We may not be going down any further. And I'd like for this to let me know for sure. This candle could have been it. This candle shows me there was an imbalance here, that the buyers overpowered the sellers, and we came up. Okay, so here we see that we had an imbalance where the buyers are overpowering the sellers. Not by much though, very doji-ish. So I'd like to see this candle get retraced and wow, just like dump. But I don't think we'll get that. We may have to start looking for an entry. I don't like it. I'm not in love with it. Really not in love with it because I don't like where we're at. I don't like taking a trade up here. I'd rather take this trade down here in this area here, the 370s, or if we sweep this, that would be a beautiful entry. At that point, then you got me. That's where I would like to be going in. Yep. Hopefully we get that retracement. Then we go long on both accounts. Be very nice. Very nice indeed. Let me just make sure everything's working properly. We got our FTT 20, 21 accounts. We don't have a SIM account here. It'd be nice to have a SIM account. Nasdaq 15-minute. Okay. Be nice. Would be nice. Anybody with us? We got our #1 fan leaving comments. That's my wife. She's always supported me. And it takes a strong partner to be a trader because your partner has to believe in you. If your partner doesn't believe in you, it's not going to make for a healthy mindset. It's really hard enough to trade as it is, that when you don't have support, when you can't go and tell a person, hey, I lost my account today, and know that it's going to be all right, then you're probably not. Either one or two things has to give. You can't trade. You shouldn't be a trader if your partner's not on board with you, or you shouldn't be with that partner. One or the other. Sorry to tell you. But yeah, right now it looks like we are getting that pump back down, or dump, I should say, that dump back down that I'm waiting for. And we should probably start marking out some of these areas that we're interested in. But to be honest with you, I think I'd like to wait until we sweep all these lows. I'd like to. We may not get it. We may just go in this area to yesterday's low. We will see. We will see. There's no rush. There was no rush at all. After a massive 300-point dump, we got to be patient. If we missed it, oh well. Got to be patient. It's only 11:21. Still got 40 minutes, plenty of time before the lunch hour. On the East Coast, at least. I don't know what time it is in your zip code or where you are at, but it's 11:21 here in New York, where it matters. Well, I'm not in New York, thank God. I am in beautiful, sunny Florida. At times, it's too sunny. But right now, we have some really nice weather here in Florida. I can't complain about 70 degrees in the morning. It's beautiful in the morning. The afternoon can get pretty hot, but still, we're good. They say you can't shovel sunshine, but your dashboard can melt. Yeah, so what I'm seeing so far what I'm seeing right now is this market is building a base before its next move. This could be a bear flag or it could be a base, but we will see how this breaks. I'll tell you what I see as it gets formed. I'll tell you what I see. As of right now, it's looking more like a base than it is a bear flag. It's looking more like a base. That could be wrong. So I know there's a lot of streamers out there who are constantly taking trades. And that would have been me a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago, just constantly in a trade. I'm not doing that just because it's more risk every time you do take a trade. So I'm only taking the highest probability trades. Hopefully you guys can appreciate that. If you guys are looking for someone that's always in a trade, I gotta admit I'm one of those people who I like to watch streamers who are constantly taking trades. And I know it's bad. You know, it's kind of like watching a train wreck, and you know, I'm not trying to offend anyone if you trade that way. It's kind of like watching a train wreck. You just can't stop watching, right? I've seen guys blow up their accounts. I see guys entering bad trades just to take a trade, and not to say that, you know, they're doing it intentionally or anything like that. I'm sure there's a process of they're still maybe fine tuning their craft. But I'm not that kind of guy that I'm going to be in a trade all the time. I've already taken 2 trades today, this morning on my first live stream. I had to cut that one short because my motive wave was not working, and I had to figure out what was going on there. So I got it working now. So motive wave is my other trading platform that I'm using with FTT. I really like it because I'm a Mac user, so I can't really use any other rhythmic trading platforms like Quant Tower or which is the other one, like Sierra Charts. So I'm using Motive Wave, and I like it. I just didn't like the fact I couldn't log in this morning, so I got to get better at that. Right now, it looks like we are still chopping around. Not much to see here yet. Not much to see yet, folks. But we will get there. Just taking it nice and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Kind of sucks because I would have liked to take that trade that I was waiting for on Motive Wave this morning. Hopefully I would have caught it on Motive Wave. Would have also done well on that because that's where we have our 20 FTT account, or 20 FTT accounts is on Motive Wave. And we just need My strategy with that account is just I just need 20 points. That's it. I only need 20 points, and I could crush it. 20 points goes a long way when you're trading over 20 accounts. Yesterday we caught that. A really nice little quick pump. We got 20 points and we're done for the day. Hopefully that's the same case today, but we will see. We will see. We will see. Remember, guys, what I say is that you don't get paid to trade, you get paid to wait. And that's what we're doing right now. I'm not going to lie, it's a little difficult to wait and have to also entertain you guys and tell you guys about what I'm seeing and about myself and my life. But hey, we're here, right? We have to talk about something. How about we talk about how about we talk politics? Let's talk politics, right? I'm sure everybody here loves politics. I'll tell you one thing about myself is that I don't know which way you lean, but I definitely don't think we could take another 4 years of this in this country. For sure, we cannot. If not, you will see me possibly, quite possibly. You know what everyone says is, oh, I'm leaving this country if this president wins. Like, yeah, everyone always says that, right? But to be honest with you, it's not a bad idea to have a bug out second location. Like I have a second location somewhere that I can retreat to. And now that trading is my main thing, my main source of income, that's a very good possibility that, we could do that. You just go somewhere where there is minimal government interference. I'm not going to say there's not corrupt government, because corrupt government's everywhere. But as long as you want to be corrupt, but you leave me alone, I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. So who knows? There's people out there who are, they call themselves citizens of the world. They basically travel all over the country, all over the world, and they just really have no affiliation to any one country. I'm not sure how long you can do that for, or how to do that. I know there's lawyers that specialize in that, but there's a lot of places where there's no capital gains. There's no personal income, like there's income tax. Those are places that appeal to me. So we will see in the future where this journey takes us. For myself, I'm like that. I'm the type of person that kind of just take those kinds of risks and those chances. That's how I got to Florida. But I do have 2 little girls, so I have to be very calculated about my moves. I can't just go jumping ship every time I don't like the president. So one thing I've thought about, though, and always kept on the table, was Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is always a good option because you alleviate a lot of that tax burden that you have here in the States. I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but if you become a resident of Puerto Rico, there's very little capital, if any. I think it's 0 capital gains, and there's very little corporate income tax that you have to pay there. I think your corporation pays 4%, something like that. It's ridiculous. You, as the employee of the corporation, though, you will be taxed on your income. And it's not cheap, but there's ways to also minimize that as well by contributing to like a 401k. So, there's ways. There's definitely ways to get away with making, or keeping, I should say, because someone once told me it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. All right, so if you could find a way to have the tax code work for you in your favor and still be a U.S. citizen, that's a win, because Puerto Ricans are still U.S. citizens. You could travel back and forth to the U.S., no worries, as long as you get 6 months and 1 day in the country, you're good. The tax is different. So I'm waiting for this liquidity sweep, and we're waiting here patiently, still waiting. All right. Not sure if you guys are tuned in at the moment, but I'd like to know, you guys in a trade? Are you guys waiting for a trade? What setup are you looking for? Are you looking for more shorts, or are you looking for a long? Right now, in my opinion, I am looking for a long. I'm not in love with what I'm seeing so far, but I will be hopefully soon. I'm looking for a double dip with liquidity sweep, and then we'll be looking for that entry. It's tempting, don't get me wrong, guys. It's tempting to take a short from here, but that's not my That's not my highest and best probable trade. In the morning, I took a long while I was expecting the short, and that worked out beautifully. But I missed the short. Well, I was in the short, but then the short shorted without me. It just did. It did what it does. You know, I should have had my stop loss at a better spot, but it is what it is. At least we didn't take a loss on it. Still crying about that. Yes, I am. All right, things are starting to warm up right now. We may have to think about taking a trade soon, depending on how this candle closes. I think we may have gotten our retracement already. We may have. I'm just not in love with it. But we may have gotten our liquidity sweep down here with this candle on the 15. What's our 12 telling us? 12 still hasn't cooked anything. 15-minute definitely telling us that we have upside potential right now. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. This would have been. Hey guys. I'm thinking the long is looking pretty good now. Let's see where. $38, 84, 94, 95. It could be setting up. Still gonna give it a minute. This might be it, guys. This might be the long we're waiting for. I like to see a little pullback first before we do get into it. Not in love with it? Definitely not in love with it. Yeah, definitely not in love with it just yet. I think we got a little bit more to go. This is just, I think this is still a fake out. Could be completely wrong, so don't follow me on that. If you want to go long, go long. And may your stop loss be in a good place. Because I do think there is still room for a little bit of a pullback. I had this line here because I was thinking of possibly going in for a short. This would have been a good place to go in for a short because this would have been our stop loss up here, which would have been perfect. We didn't take any of those shorts just yet, or we didn't take a short because I didn't see anything set up that I felt looked like a short, like a sustained short. We're looking for a long right now because I feel like that is what would be more sustainable, more room. Give us more juice. Yeah, I don't trust this candle just yet. Let's chill. Let's chill. See that little pumpy action you see on these candles. A lot of times I feel like those little movements, those gyrations you see on those candles, they're just enticements, and they just want you to get in. so they can just come back down bang, and take you out. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I need to see some major liquidity grabs, especially after a move like that. I really need to see something stronger than this. You know, right now I'm just thinking like this is just a bull trap at the moment. I still don't like what I'm seeing. I'm looking for a little bit more of a pullback. Just a little bit more. Could be completely wrong. Thinking moon right now. And I wouldn't be surprised because we have a couple CVD divergences up in here. And this is the 6 minute. This is the 15. We had one down here. But the CVD is telling me that it's the price. The CVD is telling me delta's coming down. Price is still up from this point. So I'm still thinking we have a little bit to come down. Or the CVD could catch up to the price action. We'll see. Yeah, the delta's not really following the price move right now. Let me show you what I mean by that. So the delta right now is coming down. Price action right now is kind of up. You know, if you look at it that way, or you could look at it this way, right? Either way, it's either up a bit, flat, but it's definitely not up, and the delta's down. So I feel like we still have a little bit of room to come down. That's what I mean by a delta divergence. That's why I'm not ready to take that long just yet. Not ready. Looks like the 15 minute, is that what we're cooking here? The 15 minute looks like it's setting up quite nice. Let's see what the 12 is doing. These are really the ones, the indicators, and the 12 and the 15. These are the time frames that really give me more confidence to enter a trade. Right now, the 15 minute looks like it is setting something up. Let me look at the 5. 5's not telling me anything. I'll stick with the 6 on this. I'll stick with the 15 on here. I think right now this 15 is telling me that we could be setting up for much lower. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm telling you. And that's what the CVD is saying also. Oh, by the way, guys, I know that I always forget to do this, and I'm gonna obviously get some templates for OBS for our streaming software. I never tell you. I've never on my videos do I ever say my name. It's not like I'm trying to be like secret or hide who I am or anything like that. I'm not that paranoid, but I always forget. So my name is Lewis, and I love trading. I'm a tradeaholic. So my name is Lewis, and I'm a tradeaholic. But as growing up as a kid, I got the nickname Loose Move, and I was called Loose Move pretty much my entire childhood into high school. And for some reason, when I was looking to name this channel, I was thinking to myself, like, what do I want to name this channel? Something that really has like some meaning to me. So I've owned a brand called Culture for a long time, Culture Estate, and I was thinking about culture money and like culture. And then I thought to myself, well, what about something a little more catchy, like Contract Killers, But that was a little harsh. I actually created the artwork for it, Contract Killers, but I wasn't in love with it, and I really didn't think it symbolized or had really any like meaning, personal meaning for me. But Smooth Trader actually really came across my mind, and I said, you know what, that's actually really good, because for a long time people called me Smooth, or Smooth Lou Smooth. They called me that for a long time when I was a kid. So some people still call me that when I run into old friends. But I thought that would be a good name for the channel, so we went with Smooth Trader, and here we are, 2 streams later. We've coined it. I just didn't want to pick any name, or your name. A lot of people brand their names like, Lewis Trades or first and last name, whatever. But I never really found that to be appealing for me. Some people it works for them. It really doesn't matter what you name your channel. You can name your channel anything, and your channel could blow up, or you have the best name in the world and your channel could suck. It's really about the value you add, and that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to give good value and just take you guys along this trip, this journey of mine, and then we go from there. This thing's looking like it wants to dump. I'm believing that if we're patient, we will catch the right entry. Hopefully that trade comes before noon. Not that I'm in a rush to go anywhere, but I'd like to see it soon. I'd like to see it soon. So far, 100% of you have voted on our poll. One person has voted on the poll, and we have 100% unanimous decision. No music on the stream. You guys just want to hear my voice. That's it. No music on the stream, you say. Sometimes I like the music on the stream. Sometimes I don't, because sometimes the music sucks that people play, or it's too much. So I think I'm just going to keep it like this for now. Unless, somebody's like, yeah, man, play some music, you're boring as hell. And then we may just have to do something. Maybe we'll dance. We'll do something. Right now, we got to hit some push-ups. I got to do 50 push-ups for every trade I take. So I took 2 trades today, 1 winner, 1 break even. And we owe the 50 push-ups for each. So that's 100 push-ups or 50 push-ups and 50 squats. I think I'm going to go with that option. Did go to the gym this morning, which is awesome, because it's always good to start your day with a little movement, get some oxygen into your body. And that helps you trade better, get more oxygen into the brain. Eating healthy, sleeping well. Although sleeping well is a luxury when my daughters wake me up today my daughter woke me up at 3:49 in the morning because she was having a nightmare. And I think I stayed up pretty much. I tried to go back to sleep and it wasn't working after that. I've been up pretty much since then. But I feel good. Because we go to bed pretty early. We go to bed around 9. So if I really wanted to push myself, it's probably the time I should be going to the gym. But I like to sleep. Sleep is good. So I sleep till around 6 most days. Sometimes a bit earlier, 5 something. But sometimes right now, the daylight savings hasn't caught up yet. You wake up at like 6 and it's so dark out. So it just feels like it's 5 or 4 in the morning. So we still got some unresolved business down here, guys. We need to come down to in my opinion, the low 300s before we see the bottom of this. Before we see any recovery. We may not see any recovery today. It may just keep going lower and lower and lower. Now, I will tell you this much. If we do bounce, I have a feeling that we may bounce at the VWAP. Who knows? I don't even know why I said that, because I have no idea. I'm just telling you that because that's probably where I would put my TP if we have a lot of strength. probably some points before that, not right at the VWAP, because sometimes it doesn't even make it to VWAP. And that would be not good if we missed our TP. Missing the TP is one thing. Getting stopped out of break even is another. Those things are just like so aggravating. But missing a TP is worse because you were actually right there. You're so close. You could taste it. I mean, depends how you look at it, right? Because if you get stopped out at break even and it goes 300 points in your favor, that sucks too. That sucks as well. Never good, never good. So I am going to be chopping up some of the highlights from the trades that we took today and posting them on our social media platforms. So we are loose move trader on all platforms. We're going to be loose move trader on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. So if you guys are big on those, you'll see all the recaps on there. So pretty cool. If you're not into watching these long, drawn out live streams, I personally like watching. I like watching people's live streams even after, when it's not live anymore. I like watching them like when I have time to myself, just because I like to watch people's mindset and I like to see how people enter and what their logic is in entering trades or exiting trades or their strategy overall. I love watching that stuff. I can only watch certain guys though. I can't watch. There's guys out there who I feel have a channel just to have a channel and maybe get like affiliate income, but they never take any trades. Like they never take trades. And there's a big difference between being selective about what trades you take and then just not taking trades at all. And I've seen some guys there who just don't take trades, and then you have other guys who take trades off stream and then they come back and tell you what the trade they took, which is, I don't think that's cool either, because like, I want to see how you perform. Like I want to see you under pressure. Like I want to see how you trade. And don't get me wrong, guys, the first trade I took today was the first trade I ever took live, and it was a little nerve-wracking, not because I was going to take because I could lose on a stop loss. It's just more because like, oh, you got people watching you now. Well, I don't have anyone watching me, but I'm sure some of the bigger streamers, they have a lot of people watching them and a lot of people criticizing their entries and those things. But I'm sure I'll be fine. That doesn't really bother me much because it doesn't feel like there's anyone here anyway. Yeah, so you're talking to yourself, which is kind of weird if you think about it. So yeah, I like watching streamers, and I like watching I admire the streamers who take L's and laugh, and like it doesn't bother them. Well, at least they don't show that it bothers them. I know it bothers them. No one likes to lose, but I love watching how some streamers and some traders, how they can take an L and just be okay with it and just say we'll make it up tomorrow. And then there's some streamers who will break even like I did and miss that run, and they'll just be pissed the rest of the day. They'll just be so mad. And I look at that mindset, I'm like, you know what? That's exactly what I don't want, because the rest of the trading day is just horrible, right? It's just if you lost a little bit of money, why let that mess up the rest of your day where you're possibly throwing more money out the window by having that mindset? So if you make a mistake, you learn, right? That's all we could do is learn. So yeah, I like watching people's live streams after the fact. I'm not sure. And with mine yesterday, I noticed that I got very little views when I was live streaming, but then I got the majority of my views afterwards. So I'm probably not the only one who likes watching these things. And sometimes I watch them and I fall asleep. It's really relaxing to me, watching someone else trade. So I like that. I like taking naps. Naps get me energized. Well, that pre-night nap, that nap you take before you actually go to bed. You're on the couch, you take a little nap, and then you go to bed. Oof. It's always cool when you have a little bit of time to kind of brush up. And I've learned a lot from other traders. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've learned good and bad. I like watching people do mistakes. I'm like, I'm never doing that. And I like watching guys who know what they're doing. And I'm like, oh, well, I see what you did there. See what you did. But what's funny is that a lot of concepts I use now, I learned about years ago. but I never implemented because they were above my pay grade. I didn't understand them. And now I find myself using them and I'm like, wow. Like I learned this years ago, but it didn't resonate, it didn't click until now. So what I would do if I were you is I would just never discount or never underestimate any strategy, because you could find yourself using that strategy in the future. So always keep. I know a lot of traders they have this thing, and I don't think I'm guilty of it. I'll be honest, because I'm very open minded. But I think there's a lot of traders who they learn a strategy, probably the first strategy, and they think it's like the holy grail. They think it's everything, and they think everyone else's strategy is garbage. So they could be right. Someone else's strategy could be garbage, but what I don't like about certain people is that they think because they have a strategy that no matter what anyone else says, it's trash, it's garbage. So there's a lot of traders out there who learn one technique or one concept or whatever, and they think that everything else is basura, right? And guys, the market is not that simple. You can't put it into a box and say this is always going to work. Nothing is ever going to work. I was listening to this guy Dakota from Top Step last night, and he said his win rate is like 26%. So even seasoned guys who are on YouTube, who are like the face of a big prop firm like Top Step, are telling you they're wrong 3 times as much as they're right. So there's always room to learn, including myself. I would love to learn things I don't understand, or love to learn how other people trade, and that's why I watch other people trade too. Plus, it's pretty interesting, entertaining. Right now, it looks like we're set up for more down. We are looking like we're going down, guys. We will go down. We will go down. So right now, this candle, the 6 minute, 6 minutes is telling me that there's more buying delta. So the buying delta, which is the difference between buyers and sellers, there's more buying delta, but there's more sellers pushing the market down. So this is a bad sign for any bulls in a long right now, if you enter too early. So this is the candle that I'm looking at that's going to take us to the next leg down, quite possibly. I still don't like the fact that I don't see anything here. Let's go back to our 12. I really do like the 12. The 12 telling us. The 12 telling us the same thing, that this candle right here is trouble. This candle could be our next leg down. Cue the Taylor Swift song, Trouble, Trouble, right? I know that because my daughters love Taylor Swift. Well, my one daughter loves Taylor Swift. I really don't like Taylor Swift. I promise. Not anymore, at least. She used to be innocent. I liked her, but now she's not innocent anymore. Not a big fan. Yeah, looks like market is slowly melting, so I am so sorry if you're in a long right now. Yeah, this is what we were waiting for, guys. We're setting up nicely now. After you take out these lows, then we'll be looking for quite possibly a long after that. See, the old me would have jumped in on one of these longs here, these gyrating candles that look like, oh, we want to go up, we want to go up, we're going to go up. Psych. And then you come down. Like that. So frustrating, right? And you're looking at yourself like, oh, bro, they got me again. Ain't happening today, though. It's patience, guys. I'm telling you, patience. And this is the candle that really is just solidifying for me that we got more room to the downside. This candle is telling me the buyers are being overpowered. Sellers are pushing this price down, even though the buying delta is positive. Not by much, but it's positive. And you can see here, as I explained to you earlier, the CVD is going down, price is going up. What happens after that? Whew. Price and CVD, they converge, and they actually go in the same direction. Huh, funny how that works. That's one of the strategies that I learned years ago that I never implemented because I was like, yeah, that's too complicated. But when you revisit things after you've learned a lot, you kind of start to understand things differently and things start to make sense. Now, we don't necessarily need to have a liquidity sweep in order to get bullish. We just need a series of bullish candles. But I still don't see them. More likely that we will get a sweep. Mm-hmm. 403. 93. If anyone's looking for a short, this would probably be a good place. 393. And then have the stop loss up here. Don't ask me why. But that's not financial advice. So do what you gotta do, bro. I'm still thinking this thing has plenty of room. It's so tempting to take a short. Oh, man. There's nothing worse than taking a short at the bottom of a move. I mean, yeah, I could continue going lower, much lower. But you can also get smacked in the face. Let's hope not, though. I'm not in the mood for face smacking today. I'm in the mood to print some Benjamins, though. So once we see what we like, then we'll print them. Oof, this is actually nice. See, for a short here, I'd like to see a fake out. Bang, like green candle. This turned green. Whew. Come up to this. Get rejected off the 8. We're good. Don't know what that means. Allow notifications. Yes, let's do that. Banners. Yeah, I guess so. For now. Yeah, although this is quite dangerous, I will tell you that this is looking more and more like a good short area right in here. If we get a little pump, that would be a pretty inexpensive trade to take because your invalidation area is at a nice place. Don't ask me why it's a nice place. It's not up here. It's here. But this is where there was a divergence on a CVD. So it could be an opportunity to short, to be honest. I don't know, guys. Should we take it? I don't think so. I think I'm going to wait for the long. If you guys are feeling froggy, I would say right in here, 393 would be a nice place to take the short. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. This doesn't have the hallmarks of the pump. We like to see violent move down, volume spike, and then I'd like to see it come up. But have we come up before really sluggish like this? Yeah, we have. But now it is the lunch hour, 12:01. Does not mean we can't get the pump during the lunch hour, but I would like to see some volume before we see anything else. No volume spike before we get that pump. Are you guys long right here? Or is anyone looking for more short action? What are you guys thinking? It's funny how you can be, it's funny how you could think that the market's going to do two things at the same time. Like earlier today, I thought the market was going to go up, and we were right about that. We took our trade real quick, bang, took out 20 points. But we were actually looking for the short, and we were right on that as well. Same thing here. Like, I think we're going to get a little bit of a pump. Maybe you already got it. I'm thinking we're going to get a little bit of a pump to this region here, and then we're going to dump. It might be dumping just now. It might be dumping now. Let me get rid of this because I don't need this anymore. Don't need ya. I do not need ya. So these are the times when you got to get ready for the next trade, when it's really slow and boring and just like lethargic. This is when you got to get ready for the next trade, because that's when you get the biggest pops, is when it's really quiet, when it's really slow. So I think here we'll probably have a little bit of a violent dump. Maybe volume will spike up, and then we'll get what we want to see. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope something happens, because I'm out to pee pretty soon. That's not good. Here's a question for you guys. Where in the world are you guys trading from? Are you guys US based? Are you in a different part of the world? What state are you in if you're in the US? I'd like to know where you guys are coming from. So if you look here on the 6 minute, we've got 3 candles, all divergences, right? What it's telling us here is that the buyers, as you can see here at the CVD line, the buyers are stepping in, trying to move this market up. The delta is going positive, but the price action is going negative. So pretty soon, this is going to have to correct as well. That's why I'm expecting a violent dump within a pump. So sooner or later, that's going to have to give. That's what I'm waiting for. And if I see it, and I like it, I'm going long. And I don't need much, guys. I just need 20 points. 20 points is to, 20 points a day keeps the doctor away, is what they say. So far, we've been right about this accumulation down here. And it looks like we still have some unfinished business. But the market always does what you don't expect it to do. That's what I will tell you. In order to break that last low, we need to break 330, 331. You guys think it's up forever after this, or do you guys think we chop around? The way it's been working recently is that it's been super choppy. It's super choppy in the afternoons for sure. The ES is still, my God, the ES really hasn't really felt much. Nasdaq is dying compared to the ES. Let's see, the Dow barely down too. It's crazy. Why isn't Nasdaq just taking it in the chin? It's probably because I think we got some chips reporting this week. I know the banks are reporting. All right, so now we've got on the 12-minute, we've got this purple candle here. Depending on what happens after this purple candle, it'll tell us where the market wants to go. Let's look at the 15. Nothing much there. Nothing much cooking there. So this could be, this area right here might be setting up the low. So what we're going to do now is keep an eye on what happens with this candle and make a decision from there. See if there's anything we're interested in. We still have that unfinished business down here, but we don't necessarily need to take that out to go up. We also have a little bit more liquidity in these areas, which we don't necessarily need to take out either. So let's just see. Okay, so it looks like the market wants to recover. Looks like the market wants to recover now. Do I trust it? Not 100%, not just yet. We need to give it a little bit more time. And since we do have 3 minutes left on this candle, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back, folks. Let's see what we've got. Miss anything here? It looks like the market is trying to recover. More than likely there will be another red candle soon. That's what I'm thinking. That next candle, maybe it might be even this one, but that next candle will really solidify where we're going with this. This might be a fake out, this candle right here. The next one could be the true move, or the next one will just validate what we have so far. How many points was that? 47, 50, almost 50-point candle. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We're going to get into something very soon, guys. Not to worry. Let's check on our motive wave. Motive wave is locked and loaded, ready to go. As you can see here, there's a lot of volume in this area, which is going to be tough for this candle to get past. We need some really strong buyers stepping in order to break through that. And like I said, this may not be that candle to do that. I'm not trusting this move just yet. I'm going to be patient here. And more than likely, this will be a red candle. But if it's not, then that is the move. You guys think that this is the bottom? We already hit the bottom? Or do you think we have more of a bottom to form still? I personally think that we still haven't hit the bottom. I still think we have more. If it's one thing the market likes to do, it's to play with your emotions. It loves playing with emotions. It knows. A lot of people say that the market moves with supply and demand, buyers and sellers, right? That's what moves the market. I don't know, man. I mean, to me, it looks like a coordinated effort to just play with your emotions all day long. When it's looking bullish, a lot of times it's not. When it's looking bearish, a lot of times it's the best place to get in for a long. And it just plays with you. And it makes you think it's going in one direction just to come back. It just messes with your head. So I do think there's an algorithm that's just designed to make things look the way they're not. Like right now, like the old me would have been jumping into a long already with no confirmation. I mean, even if it would have been good for me to wait this long to go into a long. I probably would have been in a long like in here just to get stopped out like 4 times probably. But right now I'm thinking we get a little more red. But if we don't, then I know exactly where I'd want to get in. We will see, my friends. I'd like to take one more trade. And that'd be my last trade of the day. So right now we're getting a divergence on the other end, which means that buyers are stepping in, overpowering the sellers. This is normally what I'd like to see at the bottom of a move, but we're not getting it at the bottom of a move. We're getting it over here, which I don't like. But we will see, because when this plays out, it will really just tell us who's in charge. Very interesting. Yeah, this midday lunch hour Right now, kind of slow. Kind of slow. I'd like to see more volume here, guys. I'd like to see more volume in order to really feel confident about what way we're going to go. CVD did align with this candle. Right now it's creeping back down. It's not making me feel warm and fuzzy about the long. Like I said, the market loves to play with your emotions. Not ready for that long just yet. I do not think. I do think we come and sweep the lows. At least. At least that. Maybe even more. Maybe we go down to 20,000. Which is in the cards. Everything's in the cards. I think 20,000 is doable. And more than likely we chop around from here. We don't have any real major news today. I think we do have bank earnings, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick look. Quick gander. Today being, what is today, Tuesday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Tuesday the 15th. Let's see. There's really nothing going on. Nothing that mattered. We have an FOMC speaker today, but that no one cares about that. Now we're good. Tomorrow, we do have nothing. Import prices, that doesn't really matter. Okay. Thursday. Okay, Thursday we have core retail sales in the morning and unemployment claims at 8:30. That's before I trade anyway, so I'll let this news play out. So Thursday is a day with some possible news catalysts. And then Friday we have nothing. So we do have bank earnings this week though, so we'll see what comes out of those. Okay, market is breaking through. So now this would be something interesting for me to look at. Now it's looking like it wants to do something. We've got 5 minutes left on this candle. We broke through the volume barrier here. Looking like it wants to do something now. So this candle's good, this candle's good. I might be interested in the long right now. Just gonna give it a sec. I'm telling you guys, the market is not going anywhere. Just be patient with your trading. I'm not saying don't take something you feel strongly about. I'm just saying I don't feel strongly just yet. But we might be getting there relatively soon. And looks like we're getting there soon. I need something. Let's see, 338. 348, 350. I'd like to get into a trade somewhere in here. Possibly there at 350 for the long. And maybe even possibly here. Let's see where we're here. 377, 387. Could be here. So our divergence is playing out at the moment. The divergence that we said here where the buyers were stepping in, but the price action was still going low. CVD coming up. See how that works? Bang, coming up. So it looks like that may have concluded our low. But I will tell you one thing. I'm very open to the fact that this may take a quick run on stop losses. Since this was such a slow move, I feel like this may take a quick run on stop losses just to take off, and that's what I'm waiting. That's what I'm waiting on. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. But that's what I'm looking for right now, and I think that's what we're gonna get any minute now. a quick run, quick stop run. Yeah, quick stop run, and then we go. Just when you thought it was safe to get in the water, we get a stop loss run. Da-dum. And there she goes. There she goes again. Oh, you guys know that song. That's looking like a short if I ever seen one. Right there. Right there. I like it when you move it right there. That's looking shorty. Two minutes left on both of the candles. So let's see how they materialize. I really do think that we have a quick rundown. Same thing. Here you can see on the 12 minute this playing out. Quick rundown. Take out these lows. This may play out in two candles on the 6 minute. I'm expecting it to play out 1, 2, and on the third candle, don't. If that's how it plays out, it might give us an opportunity for a quick little short. So far, just waiting. If you're just tuning in, we are waiting. We are waiting. Let's see if we got anybody watching. Not that it matters. Let's see if you guys had any questions. Nothing at the moment. All right, so we're just waiting here at this region of the where are we at now? 382. 382. I'm thinking this is going to be short. Let's see. We may have to take a short. Yeah, I know you guys thinking I'm waiting for this long, but we may have to take this short. The short is looking good. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but the short looks good. May have to take it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what may come of it. Could be completely wrong. We're going to see how the price reacts here at the 403 area. for another little 20-point short. Thinking that's what we'll see. Sellers are currently in control, in my opinion, still. Even though the buyers are trying to step in, I don't think we're going to get it. The pump just yet. I'm still going to wait for the long on Motive Wave, but I might take a small order here with my live account. Oof, please don't leave us. I need a little more from you. I needed a little more. That might have been all this is going to give us. Just being patient right now, waiting for our level and see how the price reacts. Our level right now is at 20,403. I'm thinking we're going to have a little bit more downside after that. Do not see this market going up just yet. Hopefully it gives us an opportunity to get in. Not loving the fact that it hasn't come to our area yet, but we still have 1 minute and 30 seconds on this candle. Patience is the name of the game. And I hope it didn't leave us behind. As soon as this candle's over, the next candle will, if this candle doesn't give us our level, we'll have to make a decision on the next one, whether we go in or not. Still looking for a long, even though this little scalp short, 20-point short might be nice. Might just add to what we've already done today. Our count is currently up. We did take a 20-point trade in the morning. It worked out perfectly. Our second trade then broke even. We missed the huge 300-point dump. And maybe we'll make it up on the pump. We really don't need all of that. We just need 20 points. All right. So this candle's closing kind of bogey-ish. And this one here might give us what we're looking for. A little indecisive right now about what the market wants to do at the moment. I'm thinking we're going to continue dumping. I don't like the way that this has recovered so far. I'd like to be looking for a long at the moment, but I don't think it's ready. I think there are a lot of sellers at around 20,400. Come on. Let's see how this thing reacts. So what I mean by how it reacts is, let's see how this candle, when this candle makes its way up here to 20,400, let's see if it blows through this, or let's see if it gets kind of like turned away. And I'm thinking it's looking kind of weak. And that's exactly what I'm going for. It's crazy that I'm not looking for the long just yet. I am looking for the long, don't get me wrong. I just don't think this is it just yet. Looking very weak still. Three minutes left on both candles. Still got plenty of room to figure this thing out. Thank you, baby. Okay, turn on AC. Okay, there we go. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Are we gonna blow through this level? That would make me feel more bullish about this, but if we retreat with the tail between the legs, then this is definitely looking shorty. Looking weak. Let's see, let's see. See if the buyers are stepping in or the sellers still in control. Looks like right now it's hard to say. Hard to say still, my friends. Let's see what we've got so far. It looks like they're trying. They're definitely trying. They're not letting up just yet. Have you guys tried this Bloom? This is not sponsored, by the way. There's like one person on the stream. This is really, I'm not into energy drinks. I don't like energy drinks. I think they're horrible. But this one's actually really tastes great, and the ingredients aren't the worst. I also recently tried the Rocks energy drink. I think it's called Zoa or something like that. And it's really good also. I had to drink that the other day because I went to an event and I didn't have any coffee. And they were giving them away for free. And I really liked it. I enjoyed it. It kind of reminds me of the Bloom Energy. They sell it at Target. I really like the raspberry lemonade. I think that's what it is. It's really good. Normally I drink seltzer water. And that's usually my thing. I think I'm going to go short here, guys. I think I'm going to go short. Got 37 seconds left. I don't see this thing breaking out yet. Very tempting to go long, guys. I'm telling you. It's very tempting to go long. I don't think that's the move just yet. Thinking the real move is short still. I could be completely wrong. That's why I didn't take the trade just yet. I'm looking to see how this thing reacts. That candle closed really nice. Candle closed nice. I think we're getting a very weak, anemic move up, but it's really hard to say right now. It's so hard to say. I'd like to just take this short and say, you know, screw it, but it's looking like it wants some upside. But there is literally like a wall right here at 412 or 411. And it's not moving. So I'm thinking we might either flush from here or we go up. Thinking we're flushing though. I really do. Should I take it? Thinking that's the move. No certainty yet, guys. There's really, the market really is not showing it's not showing its hand. It's still anybody's game right now. I'm not liking it. It's super indecisive. The only short trade right now, guys, is sitting out on the sideline. It's really hard to tell right now whether this thing is going to pop or it's going to drop. To me, it still looks not strong, but could be wrong. This thing could just pop right now. Divergence is building up right now, though. There we go. And that's resolved. It broke past the 412, 411. Okay. What is it going to do now? Is it going to drop now? That would be a nice place for a short. If we're going short. Right now, so too soon. Good thing we didn't take that short just yet. We wanted to see how this candle was going to react on this level. We would have been stopped out. Good thing we didn't take that. It wasn't a sure thing, just not yet. All right. This level right here, there's a lot of resistance. That's why I'm saying it looks like they might be gearing up for another short. Perhaps. And if we do get this short, I anticipate this one to be the high volume, quick drop, liquidity grab. Let's see. If we break to the upside, we'll have a little resistance trying to get back into the channel that we were in before and a breakout of the current channel that we're in now around 20,444, 445, 50 in that area. We'll see. If we do break out through here, I don't mean from here, but even if we break out later today, we're going to have that resistance and then we're going to be pretty clear until we see the VWAP up at 20,500 at the moment. It could be a little lower later on. And this is where the send, we're sending this short, and we're gonna take this short. Let's keep our fingers crossed that we make some money here. Okay, guys, fingers crossed. We're locked and loaded. All right. So far, so good. So far, so good. Come on, come on. So we're in a trade right now. We're looking for our take profit at 23.74. Let's see if it plays out for us. Ooh, doesn't look like it wants to. Oh no, come on. Come on, I know you want to go down. I know you want to go down. Don't be a hardhead. I know you want to go down. We may go to break even quickly on this one, guys. I'll say right about now. So we're in currently right now we have a risk-free trade currently up $170, looking to take out these lows, hopefully make some money here. Or should we take the profit and run? Oh man, we should have taken that profit. I think it's gonna stop us out. Come on, come on, come on. Let's make this interesting. Come on, let's not wick me out like you did last time and lost on a 300-point move. Let's just give us a little bit. Just give us this 20 points that we need. And you're not going to, all right, yeah. You're going to stop us out. Like it's listening to me, right? The NQ is actually listening to me and saying, you know what, I feel bad for you, bud. I know we didn't give you a bone before, but I'll throw you a bone now. Come on, throw us a bone, NQ. Throw us a bone, NQ. You got it, NQ. Come on, NQ. You got this, girl. You got this. You got this. We're going to move our stop down a little bit. If we have time. But it looks like it wants to go. It wants to go. Come on, NQ. You got this. You got this, NQ. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. Let's see. At least it won't charge us for the fees. Trading fees. Oh, man. Oh, you suck. You suck. You suck. Oh, you suck. We were up $300 on that, and it didn't take our TP. We should have taken those profits. Sorry, guys. Oh, well. Oh, well. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Can't win them all. Now it goes, right? Now it goes. Now you go, you dirty little skink. You dirty little skink. You did us dirty, NQ. You did us dirty. Should have taken that. But we didn't. Because we're greedy bastards. I still don't see anything as far as the long goes. I may re-enter the short, to be honest. if I see it again. Because I really don't see anything bullish. Maybe now. Maybe now we get something bullish. Maybe now we get something bullish, but no, nothing yet. Today's been one of those break-even days, huh? At least we took a little profit on that. I think we probably scored enough. Let me see. Account summary. Yeah, we got like 20 bucks off that trade. What are you going to do? Now it's going to go down. Now it's going to go down to our take profit area. Of course, that's usually how you do it. I think we got to stop with those break evens so quickly, guys. I think that's hurting our trading game. Cost us 6,000 earlier trade today. Now this is costing me 400 bucks here. I think Tom Dante was right. Tom Dante said, don't mess around with those moving your break evens too soon. Moving a stop loss to break even too soon could really work against you, like it did here. Even though we haven't taken profit yet, this wouldn't have hit our TP yet, but it looks like it's going. It's very tempting to go short again. Very tempting, but we're not, because we lost that opportunity and it's gone. Wouldn't be going long here either, though. Yeah, I should have taken that profit, but I'm a dummy. Dummy does. Actually, I don't think. Do you guys think that's dumb to not take the profit when you're like 5 points away? Or do you think it's good habit to let it play out? Let me know. It just sucks because, you know, so close. Can't win them all. Let's see what the 15 minutes telling us. 15 minutes telling us this thing's, yeah, we're looking for a short. We're looking for a short, guys. Yeah, we're looking for shorts. That's what I'm thinking. See if we can re-enter short. Don't trust it. See, if it was dancing around like this when I was in my trade, I would have taken I would definitely would have taken the profit then, but it was really quick. It came down and pumped back up, and you can, when something pumps back up like that, this is stupid stop loss hunt is really all it is, because it wants to keep going down. That's all it is. That's it. Now we're looking for a re-short. In order for me to look for a short again, I'd like to come back up to these levels. Quite frankly. Quite frankly. And like I said, if the market comes to you, then take it. I just hate chasing. I hate chasing. Chasing is never, ever, well, I say never, but hardly ever works out in my favor. That's why they call me smooth trader. Because you just chill. Really just chill and be smooth, man. Just relax. If trading is stressing you out, you need to relax. That's one of the things that is going to make you a better trader. Fundamentally, probably the most important thing is just have a relaxed mindset. Like right now, it's looking like it's going to dump. And it left us behind, and right now we'd be taking profits on our last trade, and it sucks. that we got stopped out at break even. Well, not even. We made 20 bucks. So next time, don't move your stop loss to break even so soon, you big dummy. But I'm used to these trades moving quickly. So I was hoping that trade was gonna drop rather quickly, and it did, but just shy of 5 points where we needed to be. See, like right now, we grabbed the liquidity from this region, which is people are trading on their 5-minute charts. A lot of them put their stop losses here. So that being the fact, this is taking out their stops. It's going to come back up here, take out these stops, come to here, fiddle around like it's going to go somewhere, but then I think it's going to drop. Yeah. Likes to fiddle in the middle, I like to say. I know we've been on here for a while, guys. I don't think I have anybody watching at the moment. I know we've been on here for a while, and I've been very selective about my trades. We've taken so far today, we have taken 3 trades. 1 winner, 2 break even. One of those break evens with a slight profit, which sucks because they both moved in my direction. My analysis was right on both of them. On all 3 of them, my analysis was right. But my stop loss went to break even too soon. Some may call that a win because you're staying safe. Because if it went against me, then I would have lost a couple $100. But right now, we're just chilling. We're waiting. We're waiting for something that we like. And as you saw in my last trade, I stalk the candles, and then I take the trade as soon as I see what I like. So I'm telling you what I'm going to take. I'm telling you what I like, and I like what I'm seeing. And when I tell you what I'm looking at and what I'm seeing, I may out of nowhere just take that trade. Because I don't know about you guys, but something goes off in my head where I just like, okay, that's it, go. It's like second nature almost. Right now I'm looking at still more possible downside. This is not the bottom. This is not the bottom that you're looking for. That's a famous line from Star Wars. These are not the drones you're looking for. And this is not the bottom that you're looking for either. We still got more downside. What do you guys do when you're not trading? Do you guys have another gig, another job? I gotta make a quick call, guys. Hold that thought. What's up, bro? No worries. How are you? Good, good. What's going on? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's not a big deal. If you want to give it to her, and then if things go south, you can just change the password afterwards. It's not a huge, yeah, not a huge deal. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think the only way she could hurt me was, I don't know any reason to
Now,
think that she might.
does she have KV Core too?
Yes.
Well, you can share the lead with her. You don't have to give her access to yours. So you can just go into your KV Core and add her as an additional agent, and then she'll get it also.
Also, I can share the leads with her.
Mm-hmm. That way you don't give her access to everything, but just to what you want to give her access to.
Okay, so it's basically going to go on her. It's going to go on her stuff because I want her to do the donkey work of actually putting in the leads and
Yeah.
setting it up. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, all you got to do. Yeah, all you got to do is go to tech support with KV Core, and they'll tell you what to do.
Just go to tech support with KV Core.
Mm-hmm. And they'll tell you, yeah,
She can do it on my behalf.
she can do it for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She's just got to say she's your admin. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
So if so I'm going to go to tech support,
Mm-hmm.
KV Core. She's going to do it as my admin,
Mm-hmm.
and they're going to tell her what to do, and she'll put it on her computer with her profile information.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll be shared.
Yeah, they'll be shared. You'll be the main agent. She'll be the sub agent. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well done.
Thanks, boss.
Everything going good with you?
Yeah, everything's great.
How'd you make out with the hurricane?
Oh man, I feel guilty. There's nothing that happened to us, man. Everything was great. I'm hoping you guys weren't as bad as what you assumed it was gonna be.
We stayed right here. I boarded up the windows. I got some water. I got a generator.
Mm-hmm.
We had no shingles, no broken glass, no leaks. We just lost power for about 2 days.
Oh, same here. We lost power 2 days.
Yeah. So
It's a blessing.
we had.
It's a huge blessing.
But I know some people down your way get 3 and 4 feet of flooding, right?
Yeah, even in Naples, some people on the coast they got flooding, but we didn't get anything. We're more inland.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
Super. Stay there.
definitely. Same to you, brother. God bless you, man. Tell Susan I say hello.
I appreciate
Take care.
it. Say hi to Joel.
Will do. Bye bye. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. We're back, and we swept that liquidity. Looks like we are trying to maneuver our way up a bit here. Let's see. Maybe not. Maybe not. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we got any voters. 100% of people voted no on music. Nobody likes music in this place. If you guys don't like music, that's fine. I get you. I don't know how many people voted. We got 1 voter. You guys need to vote. You know it's important to vote. Don't skip out on voting in November if you know what's good for you. All right, guys. We are looking currently right now, in my opinion, we are looking for one of 2 things. We are looking for a short if we pump back up to this level, 402, and then we have a negative reaction. Or we will be looking for a long if we sweep and we dump and then we get something juicy. But as of right now, I'm still very bearish on what's going on here. Not looking good at all. Not looking bueno for sure. As of right now, we're just sitting tight. We took 3 trades today. I owe 150 push-ups or some variation of that. So every time I take a trade, I have to do 50 push-ups. We might as well start doing them now, right? We're just killing time. While we were checking my Discord. Not my Discord. I belong to a Discord, but I'll probably get a Discord if you guys want me to. Just seeing what the fellas are talking about. Yeah. Not sure. Nobody really knows where this market is headed right there at the moment, but we are looking kind of bearish. But it's always the most bearish before the bull run. So what I'm thinking is we do something like this. I don't know. Should I draw it? I'll draw it. Yeah. You know what? Let me draw it over here because I don't need it over there. We have this one there, this one there. Okay. Forgot all about this wick. What I'm thinking is we're going to do something like this. right? We already got that. We didn't get a lower low yet. We got this fake out. And then we go dump right here, dump city, down to our next pivot point, and then quite possibly reject from here or reject from our VWAP, wherever that thing is going to be in the future. That was a beautiful drawing if I ever seen one in my life. I used to be an artist. Not really. All right, this is looking kind of good at the moment. It's looking like it wants to pump up a bit. Could this be? This could be. And I ain't gonna lie. This could be the long. This could be the long that we're waiting for. Let's see something. This could be. We are here at 63. At 73, we might consider a long. That would leave our stop loss in our invalidation point. Do we go long here, guys? Or do we go short? Long, short, long, short. So I'm thinking we go long from here, depending on what happens on this next candle. And then we go short from here if we don't like the movement up here. It could be something. Could be something, could be something. So right now we're going to just leave as neutral and see what we get. Because I think maybe on the buy side, maybe we go buy. Because it's looking kind of bullish. But we got 3 minutes left on that candle. And it may just run. It may just go. CVD is following through. Or price action is following through, I should say, with the CVD. It's looking bullish. I might have to buy. It's looking a little bullish now. Ain't gonna lie. But this market sure has a way of lying to you. It can make you think it's going up, but it's actually not. Strength is entering the market, though. I will tell you that. I'm very tempted to go long, but we're going to wait. Yeah, we're going to wait. We're going to wait just a sec. In trading, sometimes even when you're wrong, you could be right. And sometimes you could be right and you could be wrong, if you know what I mean. If you're pondered on that. What we want to do is we want to be right when we're right. Let's see. And so if you guys are wondering what I'm doing here is I'm thinking that we could possibly take a small long from here up to this area if this candle closes green. And if we come up here and we get resistance, we might be coming down for a further short. But this might be the long, man. This might be the long. I think buyers are stepping in. Could be the long. We'll see how this candle closes out, and that'll tell us everything we need to know. That'll tell us everything we need to know. This candle, the way it closes, well, not everything. It's going to give us an idea where the market wants to go. Once this candle closes, it'll tell us where the market intends to want to go. But it's not going to tell us everything. Crazy thing is we got 23 seconds left on this candle, and we've got 9 minutes on this 15-minute. Let's check the 12. What's the 12 telling us? 12 is telling us that this is going to dump. Still, Dumpski. That's what it's telling me. Now the 6 minutes telling me the same thing. Looks to me like we should be going short. And this looks like it's going to be the invalidation point up here, 87. 77 would be a good place to go short if that's the case. Let's see how this plays out, guys. Right now, we're getting a lot of indecision right now. We have a lot of divergences going on right now, guys. At 1 minute, the buyers overpowering the sellers. Another minute, the sellers overpowering the buyers. So right now, we need to come up with some kind of resolution here. Are we going up? Or are we going down? See, you got me wondering which one we're doing. Right now, it looks like, this is bullish. This is bullish. It's looking bullish, at least. Let's see how this candle closes. Are the bulls finally back after lunch? It's 107. The bulls are probably back from lunch. Or this could be a fake out. Which one is it? Which one is it? It's too soon to tell. If you're guessing right now, that is not the right move. We are not in the business of guessing. We're in the business of getting this thing right. We're trying to get this thing right, guys. Trying to get it right. Get it right, pay the price. So right now I'm thinking more down. Thinking more down. Okay. It's confirming this is gonna dump any second now. Any second we're dumping. Yeah, I'd like to take this short, man. But give me a little more. Give me a better entry. 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 We're gonna be patient here. I think we'll get a better entry. I think we'll get a better entry. 38, 79. Yes, sir. More downside coming right up. I'm telling you, that's what I believe. Sure, not making it easy on us, right? This is not making it easy on us. 1 minute we're bullish, 1 minute we're not. We're bearish. Right now, I've been leaning bearish this whole foundation. But the thing with the market is that could turn on a drop of a dime. Sentiment is so quickly shifted. It could shift so easily. Goodbye. And that's the short we were looking for. We still got more downside, guys. Don't worry. We got more downside. We got more downside. I'm not chasing. I'm not chasing. I refuse to chase. So if you guys weren't here earlier, what I like to do is enter my trades where my stop loss is at an invalidation point, which would be from here. Let me erase this. This is no longer needed. My short would have been from here, invalidation point here, stop loss up there as well. 10-point stop loss. That's why I do it this way, because I use a 10-point stop loss. So that would have been right there. We could very well soon get it. Right now, here comes the dump that I was waiting for. I'm assuming we're gonna end up in here. I'm assuming, but you know what you get for assuming. Assumptions don't pay the bills. Yeah, I think it's a little too late for that short. But if we do get a retracement up in this area, we're ready for it. Before we get the dump. If we get the dump first, then short's out of the question. A short would be out of the question. Sucks we're taken out of 2 trades today at break even. We gave it time to run, but I guess we should have given it a little more time. Okay. Really happy, guys. I've been really reading the market well. I'm not sure if you go through those. You go through those times when you're reading the market super well. Like it's just like almost like a language that you're understanding. Right now, that I feel like that's where I am. Hopefully, I don't break out of that anytime soon. Right now, we're just waiting for the pump of all pumps. And let's see if we get that. Still not ready for it though. We're looking to break these lows at the 20,330 area. After we break that, thinking we're going to see the pivot point at 265 in that region, 267. I don't trust this little pump. This is fake. This profit taking. Could be the algos. Just messing with your head, thinking that that's it. Going straight up from here. There's no reason to think that just yet. At least I don't think that just yet. Yeah, we may have the opportunity to short this market again. And looks like we might be getting that. Which would be sweet. Because then maybe we get that quick dump. This is where we'd like to short. Let's see, let's say. Yes. Come on, girl. You can do it. So what we're going to do is we're not going to blindly take the trade from 379. We're going to see how it plays out. We're going to see how it reacts to that level. And then once we get our reaction, and then we will figure out what to do. Right now, I'm thinking that 379, 380 area will be a rejection point. But again, we won't know until we get there. Yep. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. You can do it. Put your back into it. All right, so we're looking to take quite possibly a short down to the lows as soon as we get to this area here and we see the reaction. We are trading our own live account. This is not the prop firm account. We're going to wait on a long for our prop firm account. So we're getting to that area, guys. We're getting there. Let's see how it reacts. Let's see the reaction. Oof, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, give me a little more pump. A little more pump. Come on, that's too low. That's too low. Come back up a little bit. Come back up just a bit. Come back up just a bit. Come on, just a bit. Come on, girl. Oof. Come on, come on, come on. Give me an opportunity. Just up a little more. Ah, man. Come on. Guys, we may have to go. We may have to go for the short. That was hella drastic. Oh. Come on. I hate chasing. I hate chasing. Come on. Come on. Come up a little. Because my stop loss is going to be ugly. Come on. We got to be quicker sometimes. Come on. Let's go. Oof, man. Come on, girl. You can do it. Come back up just a bit. That's the reaction I'm talking about. But I wanted to see it just a slight bit higher, and that reaction was pretty quick. There's definitely sellers there, guys. There's sellers there. Let's see if it comes back up. It's just a tiny bit. Oh, man, I would hate to have to take a short. Now, I wanted to take the short up there. Oh, come on. You left me. Bastard. Yeah, I'm not doing it, guys, unless we come up. Bastard. Man. New candle, new 6-minute candle. Still have a chance. Still have a chance to come up to these areas that I want to take that short from. You guys may be asking yourself, how did I know that the market was going to react here? And that's because I see this area here had a lot of divergences where the sellers were in control. So as we came back into this area, bang, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what's calling. Yeah, I think left me. Left me. Would have already taken profits on this. 78 down to... Yeah, we would have definitely taken profits already. Yeah, we would have cleaned up on that one. Sucks. Yeah, we just gotta watch it now. See what it does next. Gotta be quicker. Gotta think on your feet. Man, that would have been such a nice trade. I'm still looking for more downside, guys. I'm not convinced that this is the recovery. So we might be entering short again. I don't know, sound like a broken record. So we might be rejecting off the 8. Is that all she got? Come on. Make me proud. So far, we got a triple dip. We got 1, 2, 3 on the 12-minute. But I don't think this dip right here is done dipping. I really don't. I really think we have more room to go down. I really do. As soon as this candle resolves and you can see what's happening. Right now, it's not looking too good. It looks like we still have more room down. Sellers are still in control. Yep. Exactly what I thought. See what it's doing here is it's collecting more orders. When it chops around like this, it's just collecting orders, building a position, and then it just takes off. Because when you're buying, someone else is selling, or the market maker might be selling, and it's collecting a position so then it could resolve and do what it wants to do. So if it's a market maker buying here in this area, well, they like to buy at the lows. So if you're selling into this and the market maker's buying, you're gonna know sooner or later they're gonna pump this market to make a profit. Or the opposite, if they're selling in this market, they're gonna dump this market to buy it back cheaper. As of right now, it looks like we're more gearing towards further drop before we go up. Because if the market maker does want this market to be higher, it's going to drop it lower first, pick up those positions, and then go. And then go for a run. Ay. I'm telling you, patience, man, patience. I think we've been on now for quite a while. We've been streaming now for over 2 hours. Hopefully you guys are enjoying some of this analysis, even though I'm telling you right now, we will eventually get a pump at some time today. We don't know when. That pump hasn't come just yet. We haven't taken any longs yet in this area, which is unbelievable, because the old me would have been taking longs since it got started, but we're not. We haven't taken any longs yet. We did take a short, which was $300 and some odd in profit, which we did not take the profit from because we were waiting for it to hit our TP, and it did not hit our TP. It went and hit our break even first, then it went to our TP, which is horrible. I hate when it does that. So right now we're looking at further downside. The divergences are real. The buyers are here. As you can see, the buyers are here, but the sellers are overpowering them. All these purple candles, what it's telling us is that the buyers are trying to push this market up, but there's a seller or multiple sellers that are keeping the price lower than what the delta is doing. The delta is creeping up, as you can see. Look at the delta. This is what's telling me that we're eventually going to get a pop. The delta is positive, however you draw it. Delta is positive. Meanwhile, the price is, look at that, right? So we're eventually going to get major volume. Then we're going to pop up. That's what it's looking like. That's what the chart is telling me at this moment. And I don't know if that moment is right now, or we will get the volume. We'll get the major drop first, then we resolve to the upside. It's hard to say. Hard to say, so we will not say. So 3 people voted so far. Nobody wants music. Thank God I didn't have any music on, right? You guys would have probably dumped me sooner than you did. Right now, market is attempting that recovery, and it could be now. I'm not saying it's not. It could be right now. You know, what do we take a long from here? It's a pretty safe long, you know. What do we got here? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I don't know. Let's see. This being our invalidation point, 56 would be right in here. If we wanted to take a long off of here, it would be now, but I don't think that's where we want to be. We want to be taking longs once we break these lows at the 330 area. I really do think that this is still, if you look, the trend is it's being respected. Pretty good. See that? Every one of these ended with a wick to the upside. So they're, whoever's selling is selling big hard, because look at the size of these wicks. Perfect time to enter the market would have been here, which I think I did, and I ended up getting broken even. Oh no, it was up here. Here. I took the short here, and it broke me even, and then it kept going in my direction. If I was still in it, it would have been a nice. And I waited to go break even. That would have been 70 points, guys. Yikes. I gotta work on that. I gotta give myself a little more time for the trade to play out. A little more time. Right now, there's still room for a short, believe it or not. I know you're thinking like, oh my God, we're at the bottom. There's still room for a short. There's still room, plenty of room. Will I be taking it? Probably not. My short idea was from up here and then from here, which I wasn't able to catch this one because it just missed me by like a tick, whatever this is here. There we go. There it goes. There's the market. That's exactly what we're waiting for. Not exactly, because we still haven't broken the lows, which we will in just a second. Once this thing makes up its mind. What are you guys trading on? You guys trading on prop firm? You guys trading live? You guys doing options? What are you guys trading on? And what do you trade? I love trading Nasdaq futures. That's pretty much all I trade exclusively. I've looked at other stuff, but I like Nasdaq because it's like the wild girl. You know, it's really wild. The way that this thing moves, it's crazy. You can either make a lot of money or lose a lot of money. So that's one thing about Nasdaq, is that just because it moves doesn't mean it's moves in your direction. So don't try DCAing all day long, because you could find out the hard way. Yeah, right now we're thinking that we have some unresolved business down here at the lows, but we'll see how these candles play out. So I'm going to erase this from here because we are no longer looking for a short. I think that shorting window has closed. Now we will be looking for a long. And what I like to do with these little red lines is that this is the areas that I move around, and I say, okay, well, I'd be looking for a long here, because then I give myself 10 points of stop loss, and that would be my invalidation. So as of right now, like, you know, it's not going to be here. More than likely, we're probably still going to drop some. You know, here it comes. We're going to drop some, and we're going to completely blow the floor out and come down. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, right? But who knows? Aggressive sellers, man. It's aggressive. They're very mean. Mean sellers. They don't care about taking bull stop losses, or even bulls that don't have stop losses. They don't care how they're feeling. They don't care about their feelings. They don't. They're just trying to get this bag. And I believe that they're going to make a point out of that right now. Buyers are trying to buy this up, though. I'll tell you that much. They're trying to buy this up. And who knows, maybe it's it. Maybe that is it. I still doubt it though. I'm not looking for a long just yet. See where we're getting right now forming on this 6 minute. We're getting another CVD divergence, but this one is telling us that the buyers are in charge. Sellers are trying to push the market down. Buyers are stepping in and trying to buy this market. Obviously, this candle has not closed yet. A lot can happen in 4 minutes. Same thing over here on our 12. We could still dump more. But you do see the internal struggle. You see the struggle to defend this area. Someone is going to win. Not necessarily the buyers, not necessarily right now. Just because it looks green right now doesn't mean it's going to close green. And even if it does close green, you got to see how the next candle plays out. One thing I learned from trading Nasdaq is you're never late to the party. Like, it likes to come back and take people's stop losses out all the time, like all the time. So if think the ship has sailed, you'd be surprised. A lot of times it comes back to the area that you want to take the trade from, and then you don't have to worry about so many stop loss runs after that because they've already done the stop loss run. So for me, I'm not like, oh my God, I got to get in right now. Here it goes, here it goes. I don't think that way anymore. What I'm thinking right now is that let the nonsense play out. This could possibly be like a little short right now, down to the 270s, 280s. That's what I'm thinking. But I ain't taking it. I'm waiting for the loan, baby. Waiting for the loan. And I want to trade these 20 FTT accounts because I didn't get to trade them this morning because I couldn't log in. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we've been on stream all day. My second stream of the day. The first one I had to cut early. Well, I took 2 trades from there. You guys can go back and revisit those if you'd like. I had to cut early because I couldn't log into MotiveWave, and that's where I have my prop firm accounts. So we resolved that issue. We're in, and now we're just waiting to see what happens here, so we could take a trade on there. What do I think could possibly happen? You'd be shocked to believe that a lot of times these channels end up telling you where you're going to end up, believe it or not. So let's put this channel there. Looks to me like we could end up, if we dump 238, wow, that much? Or maybe I should, yeah, that looks a little better. That looks a little better. So we're thinking what, 257? Very possible, very possible. We'll keep this on and we'll do a little bit of see if we're right target right here and see if we get that anywhere in here, right? That's where it's telling us. We'll see. We'll see if our analysis is correct. Or we could be completely wrong. And it could go to 0. Do you guys think it's going to 0? I doubt it. Only thing going to 0 is the amount of people watching the stream. Not even my wife is watching the stream anymore. I must be horrible. I'm a horrible streamer. I'm just kidding. I'm mediocre at best. Maybe I should get my mom to watch the stream. Then YouTube would be like, wow, he's got one consecutive viewer all the time. Then I'll log in from other YouTube accounts too. And I'll send myself super chats. That'd be pretty funny. Come on, girl. You know you want to dump. Just dump already. Put all these people out of their misery. The guys that are stuck in a long, put them out of their misery. Everyone waiting for a long, put them out of their misery. Just do it. I don't feel like waiting to power hour for a long. I really don't. But something's going to happen right now. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. Can you feel it in your bones, guys? Or maybe it's just that's the air conditioning in here. It's so damn cold. See, this room. Oh, no. I don't want that. This room that I'm in right now is the first room in the entire house to get air conditioning from the air handler. So that means this is the coldest room in the whole house. That's why I have a hoodie here, because I do get cold in this. I even told my wife to put the AC down a bit. It gets cold in here. I even closed the vent and everything, but still feel it. Thank you. You must have heard me. AC's off. What else you guys want to talk about besides the AC? Man, I'm about to let you guys go because I've been talking to myself for like 3 hours. You guys don't converse with me. Say anything. Say you hate me. Say you'll never be back for the algorithm. I'm just kidding, guys. Don't say that. You hurt my feelings. You have to be a little bit crazy to be a YouTube streamer. I'll tell you why. Because you got to be talking to yourself for hours. Especially when there's nobody chatting with you, right? You got to be a little bit off. You got to be a little bit crazy. Right? Imagine 30 years ago if you told somebody you were going to talk to yourself for a living in hopes of one day making some money from it. Like, that's crazy, right? Like, that's somebody who wants to be a streamer first and foremost. I mean, we're traders, right? We're trading and we just happen to be doing it live. All right, looks like the market is breaking out a bit, but I will tell you that this could be a bear trap. I mean, bull trap. I apologize. This could be a bull trap. If we close a candle above here, where we currently are right now, it's looking more bullish if we do. Or even, you know what? My apologies. Let's move that up a bit to 386 maybe. But it looks like it's rejecting exactly where I'm drawing that line. But if we resolve to the upside right now, I would like to see a candle close above here. If we don't get that, then we're going short. This could be an opportunity right now to go short, to be honest. But I don't like being honest. I like to lie. Yeah, it's pretty strong right now, but if we in here, in this area right here, yesterday's low, and this area where we currently are right now, if we reject from this area, then we get dump skis. I don't think this is our signal just yet. It could be. This could have formed. Let's check out the 15 for anybody who wants to learn Spanish. 15 means 15. And 30 means 30. All right. Not telling me anything really new. The 30-minute looks interesting. Yeah, and I think here we should go short, to be honest. All right, what do you guys think? Should we fade this? Looks very fadey. Looks like a good opportunity to fade it. But we're going to let this candle close first, see what happens. We only got 30 seconds left. And what do we do? What are we doing, candle? What are we doing? Was that your last liquidity sweep before you dump? I think that's what you're doing. Or it could be here. It might pump to 385, 387 in this ballpark, and then dump ski all the way down. That could be it. See, right now, a lot of people, including myself, previously would have been looking for the long right now. I'm not just yet convinced this is going anywhere. If anything, I'm thinking this is a short opportunity, which I'm very tempted to take, believe me or not. Believe me. Very tempted. But again, I liked it earlier up there, but you never know. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, I'm thinking we go to 386, 388 in this area and then figure something out. If not, right now, we might be figuring something out. So that would put us right above yesterday's low. Right above yesterday's low, if this pumps and it breaks above yesterday's low, which is also our volume cluster, and we break above it, close the candle, and then quite possibly this was the bottom. We will see in just a moment. Or this is just setting everybody up to go short, to go down. But it's looking good. It's looking stronger. Now it's looking stronger. Now the CVD is actually playing out in a direction that it was intending to. And this might be an opportunity too long. Yeah, it could be. 1, 2. Yeah, it's just got mixed signals. I got mixed signals. The 12 is telling me short as of right now. The 6 is telling me long, and right now where we are is an area where we have high volume. So if we don't break out here, this might be an opportunity to short here. Yeah, if we don't break out of here, we're dumping. This might be the last attempt at a liquidity sweep. Let me move this. And I'll tell you right here, this might be a liquidity sweep and we're dumping. Could be. Because I see really no real volume. There's no real volume in these candles. There's not a lot of oomph in the pump. So I'm thinking this is fake. What do you guys think this is fake or this is the pump? Even when it's a fake pump, you can still make money. You know, if you think, oh, this is good, you could have still banged out 20, 30 points in here, right? Yeah, 20 points, 20-something points. Here I'm thinking short, to be honest with you guys. If I'm wrong, I mean, it's pretty easy validation, right? Let's see, 89, 79 would be here. I'm thinking this is good, man. We should send this short. See what happens up here. See this area here, I feel like there's a lot of sellers pushing the price down at this area. But do we want to take the short? You know, at this point, do we want to take the short? Or is this setting up finally for the breakout? Which one is it? Which one? You decide. At this moment, I do not see anything that I'm in love with. Either way, I mean, I'm preferring, I am still preferring the short, believe it or not. I'm still preferring the short. Let's just see how this candle reacts. Right now, it seems to be respecting that line very well. There it goes. And I think we're going to take the short. Let's go. Could be wrong, could be completely wrong. But if we are wrong, our stop loss is in the invalidation point. Okay. Let's see. And, you know, we might take profits early on this because I'm not 100% in love with the short. But these are shorts set up. They set up looking very bullish, just a dump on you. And we will go to break even after we're at 200. Should we take the profits, guys? Should we take the profits? I'm going to let it play out. If we get too close, then we'll close out. Come on. Do it, you little dirty girl. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. Just drop. Drop it like it's hot. All right, we're going to break even. We're going to go to break even. I don't love it. But if we dump, risk-free trade so far, but if we dump, we're golden. We're golden if we dump. If we don't, then whatever. Then I was wrong, and I can admit I was wrong. I can admit I was wrong. And I will take my break even for the third time today. Come on, baby. You know what? We might actually lower this down a bit. We might have a little more push. Push in the bush. Two city. Could be a quick drop down. Could be a quick drop down. Come on. Everybody was getting bullish just now. Everybody was getting bullish. So come on. Drop. Drop it. Drop right now. Anybody watching? There's one person watching. God bless your soul. Come on, girl. All right, I'm about to take these profits because this is looking wishy-washy. Don't get wishy-washy on me. Make a decision. Drop, girl. Come on. Come on, Nelly. You got this. Drop it, girl. This is the drop we're waiting for. We got some unresolved business down there at the bottom. Come on, man. Come on. Here we go. Back to break even. Break evenville. Here we come. Is that what we're doing today? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Come on. Here we go. Break even. At least we're protecting our position. So we can't really complain. But it sucks watching the trade go in your favor just to come back. That's been the story today. We've taken 2 break-even trades. This will be the 3rd if it comes back. But we don't know. We got to be patient. Let this thing play out. I'm still thinking this is a short, but we're out. We're out. We're out. We're out of the trade. Sucks. At least we're out in profit. Yeah, we're up to 412. Whatever. That sucks. Now it's going to dump. 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 Story of my life. Now there comes the dump. Told you. It loves to come back, stop people out. Loves it. It's its favorite pastime. One of these days we'll get it right. We're being greedy. I think now on, guys, I think we're just going to take profits early. If we see that this thing's not really moving, I think we're going to take profits early. A little bit early. Might have to take profits early next time. That sucks. We had such a great entry. Beautiful entry. A stupid stop loss, man. To break even. Look, this is what happens. Goes in our favor. Knew it. Knew it. See, nothing has fundamentally changed from my original idea of shorting this. And nothing has changed. But I hate taking a trade right after getting stopped out. I hate it. Because I feel like I have to regroup and I have to see, did anything change from the last time I was in? And nothing has really changed other than the fact that we're later in the candle. And if this candle closes bullish, then we might be in a different situation. But still the candle is bearish. And my take profit was right in this area here. I think I moved it down to like the low 50s or something like that. And here it comes. Here it comes. So I just think I was too early to the party. I think I have to give it a little bit more time to play out. Maybe on the second half of the candle is where I want to enter. But you just never know. You just never know. You never know. I would have won every single trade today if I didn't move my break even. I didn't move my stop to break even. Is that telling you something? Is that telling us something? Should we not be moving our stop loss to break even anymore? Because our entries are spot on. They're like sniper entries. Should we just be leaving our stop losses where they are? Tom Dante says that you should not move your stop loss at all. If you guys never heard of Tom Dante, he's a Dante, D-A-N-T-E, Dante. He's a beast of a trader. And he says you should never move your stop losses to break even. You just got to accept the loss. Then you got other traders who are just like totally for break even, and they're very successful traders too. So who do you listen to? Do you listen to like a Tom Dante, or do you listen to like a Trader Tom, who's a different Tom, by the way? Trader Tom, he always moves his stops to break even after he's in profit. Maybe not as quickly as I do, maybe, but he's a big trader. Like he trades some weight. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. You guys ever heard of anybody? Who's your favorite trader, guys? It's crazy how this whole trading world, it's like it's a whole world of its own, right? You've got so many characters in the trading world. You got, the traditional guys, and you got the scammers, and you got everything in between. You got the slow and steady guys, and then you got the other guys who are like, oh, get rich overnight. It's funny how everybody has a perspective on these things. But who's right? Depends what you want to hear. Yeah, that sucks. We had that short from before, and today we're going to label today as break-even day. 1 win, 3 break-evens. 2 of those break-evens were in slight profit just to pay for the fees, which put us over $412 for the day on these accounts. But I'm waiting for the long, so I can then take my FTT trades, which is 20 accounts that I'm trading, and I'm trading those 20 accounts all at the same time once I see what I like. And here we go with the short, man, short. Telling you guys, man, telling you. I don't know what I'm telling you, but I am telling you that this green line right here was trend resistance. Could now turn into support, but we'll see. I don't think so. I think we're going to blow through this thing. I really do. I think we're going to blow through it, and we're going to go down to this region, which then I'll be like on the prowl for a long. Right now, it just looks blah. And you don't want to enter a long when the market is not telling you to enter. Would have been nice if we were still in that trade. Sucks that we're not, but it's okay. This would have been another winner. How much would we have made on that? We would have made approximately 40 points, $800. But we did not because we broke even too soon. See, that's the thing. We took 4 trades today. 3 of them broke even and went in our direction. And I don't believe that any one of them would have tapped our stop loss. None of them. The first one, we missed out on 300 points. Next one, I think we missed out on 70 points. And then this one, we missed out on 40 points. So even if we did get stopped out on one of them, it more than makes up for what we're losing, what we're not getting. So I think that's going to be my next struggle. That's going to be my next challenge to myself, guys, is not moving my stop, not moving my stop to break even. If I'm not in love with my entry, then I think I'm still going to do it. But if I have like a sniper entry like we did up here, our entry was so money, then I think we will leave it where it is. It was really nice. My wife wants to know if I'm done. Let me see why. Hey, babe. Hey, I could be done. You need me? Yeah, I could pick her up. Yeah, well, I'm still waiting for the trade that I've been setting up for all day, but if you need me to help you, I'll help you. Okay. Yeah, no problem. All right, baby, love you, bye. Yeah. Yeah, man. Time is creeping up. It's 2 o'clock, and what I'm excited about is I've only taken 4 trades all day. 0 L's, 1 win, 3 break even. So we're doing all right. Bad news is we owe 200 push-ups, 50 for every trade we take, which sucks because 3 break evens don't really count, but we still have to do the push-ups for them anyway. That's how you keep yourself under control. That's how you not overtrade. If you guys are watching right now, we're still waiting for a long setup. We're looking for this area here to set up. This has been very, to say the least. We're thinking it's going to dump. If it doesn't dump soon, I'm going to have to go, guys and girls. I don't know if you guys have any women out there, but we're going to have to go pretty soon because I got to pick up my daughter from school at 2. I have to leave here by 2:30, so that's another half an hour. So if we don't get something within the next 30 minutes that gets me excited, I'm going to have to go, guys. And we're just going to have to leave this long idea behind. I hate trading on my phone. That's one thing. Like I could open up the app on my no, I can't. What am I talking about? I can't trade Motive Wave on my phone. So if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. All I got to do is trade 10 days on Motive, well, on fast track trading. All I got to do is trade 10 days and I can ask for a payout. So right now we've traded 4 days, I want to say. Yeah, we traded 4 days and we won on all 4 days. So right now we need 6 more days to trade. and I'm being very selective about the trades that I take on there. I'm just taking the best of the best trades. So we're hoping that we see that long setup before I have to go. If not, then that FTT trade is going to have to wait. What are you guys trading on? You guys trading on Apex? You guys trading your own money live? What are you guys doing? Anybody? Anyone at all? All right, we're waiting here. We're just chilling and waiting, relaxing. Relaxing. So I've got my live account connected here to TradingView. I trade live money, my own hard-earned money. And I don't see a lot of people on YouTube trading their own cash. I see a lot of people trading prop firm, some other people trading simulation, paper trades. And I'll be honest with you, trading your live account is way different than trading a prop firm account or trading sim for sure. It's way different. A lot of guys who are successful in prop would probably not do well with real money. And guys trading sim won't do good in either one. You know, you gotta have to get that experience under your belt and see what it feels like to just like have your own money on the line. And some people just can't do it. They'll never be able to do it because it's just too nerve-wracking for them, and you can't stomach losing money. I see, the thing with me is I don't have that kind of connection to losses, or I guess you would call them learning opportunities. If I lose, I lose. You know, I've taken some nasty L days where I'm like, oh man, I suck. I should give this up, right? I've blown real money accounts. Like I've blown, who knows, probably 2 that I can remember right now. Real money accounts, you know, real cash in there, not like, you know, Monopoly money or prop firm money, but like real cash. And it sucks. I mean, it's defeating. When I first got started in trading, I was trading Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin moves like crazy, because I started during the pandemic when the sucker hit the all-time high last cycle, and I was trading. And I remember this one trade in particular that it was at 55,000, it looked bullish, and I went long, and I was green, and I didn't take profits, and then it went against me all the way down to like 38,000 or something, and I just kept adding margin. Oh my God, it just would not stop dumping. And then when I said, you know what, screw it, if it stops me out, liquidates me, fuck it, I'm done, right? Like that's it. I'm sorry guys, of course. Screw it, right? I'm not gonna add any more money. Tell me why it didn't stop me out. I'm going right back up. Made a second double top, crazy, right? It's just the way. And you know what, I lost so much money on that trade, guys. I mean, like huge. I liquidated a ton of ETH that I had for that trade. So that was my introduction. That was my welcome to the world of trading. And right now, guys, I don't, even though the market's moving a little bit, I don't trust it. Not yet. I still think we got to dump. When it comes, who knows? If it doesn't come during my watch, then I'll leave it in your hands. But right now, we are still sitting patiently waiting for this something to play out. Waiting for something to play out. We're currently sitting pretty on our Webull account. We have $412 in real money that we could take out at any point today. Aside from that, I do trade with Fast Track Trading right now. I'm not committed to any one prop firm, but I've found so far from the 2 that I have tried, I've tried Apex and I've tried Fast Track. I just think Fast Track is more geared to more seasoned investors, or should I call it traders, because you don't have to mess around with the eval. You know, the evaluation takes a lot of time for some people, and it's a waste of time for some people too, because I'm not trying to prove to anyone that I can trade. I just want to trade. Like if I got to pay you more to be able to trade right away, like sign me up. Like I don't care. I'll pay more. I'll make it up. I'll make it up on one trade. So it doesn't really matter to me that it's more costly to trade with Fast Track than it does with any other play. Well, not every other place. I think Top Step's even more expensive. And yeah, I'm happy. The only thing I don't like about them is that they're so new that they've got a lot of growing pains. Look, Ron, take a break from that conversation for a second. As you guys see here, this line that we have up here has been respected big time. Like this, big time respect. And we'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure this is going to dump. So with that being said, Fast Track doesn't come with that and its drawbacks. Also, they are just new to the market, so they have a lot of things to work on. Their payouts right now are extremely slow. I think they're catching up now, but they have been extremely slow. That doesn't bother me too much because I know if I'm approved, it's just a matter of time till the money's in the bank, right? For some people, that may be a big deal because you probably need the money sooner for something. And I'm sorry, it's not the way that if I needed money for something, I wouldn't be trading for it. I'd be working. And this should be your side money. But what I'm really not crazy about with Fast Track is if you have to pay with a wire, which is usually the way I pay for them, it takes about a week for them to activate your account, which sucks. Like you got to wait a week for them to activate you. I heard that it's a lot quicker when you pay with crypto, and now they do accept credit cards. So that's a huge leap in the right direction. But the only problem with the credit cards is that they give you less of a discount on the accounts with the credit card, but I don't know yet. I have to ask the community if their accounts are being activated quicker, because if their accounts are being activated quicker, like 24 hours, then it's really worth it to get a 40% discount over a 55% discount. It might be worth it for some people to not have to have that much downtime, because time is money, and you waste one day or 1 week and not trading, that could be the money that you're saving from paying with a wire versus credit card. So yeah, that's Fast Track. Yeah, and they don't have many rules. They're not very big on rules that would hinder you as a trader. They don't have the end of day daily loss limit. They don't have the trailing loss. They have an end of day loss, which is much better, because if you're in a trade and it goes against you, like 3 trades that you saw today, I was in profit on all 3 of them. I was in profit on all 3 of them, and I didn't take the profit. Those 3 trades would be considered losers because I didn't take profits on them because I didn't hit my target. So that's roughly about like $900, almost $1,000 that I didn't sell or take profits on. That for some people would actually blow your account because you didn't take those profits. But at Fast Track, they don't have that. So that's one thing I really love, is that there is no trailing drawdown. You just have an end of day drawdown, which is nice. And there's a 20% consistency rule, which is cool. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it also teaches you good habits, which means that you base hits. You're not going for like a 100-point move, because you don't get a 100-point move every day. I mean, if you can manage to get a 100-point move every day, you probably should be trading with Top Step. If you're doing base hits, 10, 20 points, you're good. That's fine. You can make so much money with that, because when you leverage yourself over 20 accounts, it's a big money. And that's what we're doing here. That's exactly what we're doing. And this market is chopping, guys. Chop. Yeah, we may have to hang it up. We got a few minutes left before I got to get going to go get my daughter. I would have liked today to be a nice day like it was yesterday. Yesterday we crushed it. Any day that we're above water is a good day. Let's put it that way. If I didn't get a chance to take a trade today with my FTT accounts, maybe that's just a blessing. You never want to think that you're the victim. You're never the victim, guys. You're always the winner. You're never a victim of your circumstances. You're the champion of your circumstances. Good way to think. But as of right now, we're just watching paint dry. We're just watching the paint dry here, guys. Watching the grass grow. And we're looking for a long, but not at this level. We're looking for the quick dump, which would signify that the volume has tremendously increased, and then we want to look for our long. So as right now, I am anticipating a drop down to this area in here where I have circled this yellow area. That's where I think we might end up. These pumps have all been bull traps, as you can see. I took a trade from here. Where did I take a trade from? I took a trade from here. I took a short from here just to get stopped out, and it went in my favor. Kind of sucks, but I did stop out with marginal profit. And because I went to break even. If I didn't break even, I would have taken 40 points on this. Would have been nice. But water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Right now, we're just waiting for the market maker to hit the sell button, dump this market 100 points. Then we'll get interested. As of right now, we are not interested in a long, that is. We've taken several shorts and they've worked out, but we did not take profits. Shame on us. Shame on us, guys. What you guys trading? ES? Is ES still at all-time highs? Let's see what ES is doing. ES is down 0.6. Nasdaq is down 1.3 almost. Oil is down almost 5%. Bitcoin's up. ETH is bleeding. ES, the Dow is also right around 0.6. What's going on with the Nasdaq? I think some semiconductors are reporting this week. I think that's why the Nasdaq is down. Oh man, my tailbone's starting to hurt. I got 200 push-ups coming up, guys. 200 push-ups. I might just hit 50 right now since we're waiting here. Just sitting here waiting. You guys doing with me? Come on. Yeah, this market is just slowly bleeding out. Look at this. If you were in a trade from here, expecting it to break these lows, you have now been waiting from 1048 to 212, which is 4 hours of chop. Is that 4 hours? I don't know. It's a long time. It's a long time. Yeah, we may have to wrap things up soon, guys. This is just Chopville. Consider ourselves lucky that we made money today. Could have made a lot more, but we are victims of our own stop loss and break evenness. If that's a word. Break evenness. Yeah. Let's look at what this is doing here. The CVD is begging for some kind of because you can see here the CVD, our volume, delta volume right here, cumulative delta volume is pointing upwards. Meanwhile, our price is doing what? It's dumping. Can't stay that way forever. So that's why we're waiting for the long, but we're being patient because we have not gotten a signal yet to signify that there is a long to be had. And we can't be that patient because we do have to go pick up my daughter, or I do at least. You guys don't have to go. I have to go. And we will regroup tomorrow, if anything, you know. Call my wife, my beautiful wife. How many of you guys have beautiful wives or husbands? Baby, can you prepare a lunch bag for me to take for the girls? Thank you. Bye. when you're a trader, guys, you need a strong partner behind you, someone that can help you when you can't. Because there's days when I'm done in like an hour, and there's days where I'm trading all day. And the days that you're trading all day, you need help. You know? Do you? Do you actually know? Yeah. What it's doing right now, guys, is it's just taking orders. It's just chopping around and just stopping people out. This is the kind of price action that blows accounts and blows goats at the same time. So what you do here is nothing. You log off and you just go do something else and come back later. Or you could set your alerts. Like, I'm going to set an alert here because I want to be alerted if the market dumps. Could we dump down here? If it dumps, I want to be alerted. And if it pumps, I also want to be alerted, which means if it breaks out above here, I want to be alerted, because then we are reclaiming this area of high volume. You see this area of high volume here? Once we reclaim this and we make this our support, and then we could possibly say that was the bottom, and now we're going up. But as of right now, it's more likely to dump. No matter what these little wibble wobble candles tell you, the ones that are gyrating all sexy like and say, come on, take me, take the long on me, when all they're gonna do is just go boom. Don't fall for it, guys. Not everything that shimmers is gold. Even though this candle is gold, not everything that shimmers or shines is gold. It's just, sometimes it's just a mirage, it's a trap. Especially when you don't have other confluence telling you what the deal is. See, like right now, this 12-minute is telling me we're in for Dumpville. You see this right here? This tells me that all these buyers were in here trying to push this price up, because the delta is telling us that there's more buyers than sellers. But the price somehow magically came back down and is very doji-ish. You see it? You see that? Right? So what that tells me is next candle most likely will close red. And even if it closes slightly green, I'm thinking the third candle after that is going to be Dumpville. Why not immediately? Because what it likes to do is it likes to mess around in here and takes people's stop losses. I could be a witness to that. I mean, I've been stopped out 3 times today, but all break evens, thank God. Right? So let's see how this candle resolves, and then we'll have a better idea, inclination where we're gonna go. Right now, I'm leaning 80-20 towards down, because here we got the divergence telling us that the sellers are in control, and here we're still undecided. This is telling me sellers are overpowering buyers, and this is telling me buyers are overpowering sellers. So there's an internal battle right now, guys, good and evil. Which one will win? But what I'm thinking here is that as soon as this resolves, it's Dumpville, guys. It's Dumpville. And after Dumpville comes Pumpville. After Dumpville comes Pumpville. Same thing with Pumpville. Then comes Dumpville after Pumpville. So we'll see. We will see. But that's what I've got. That's what I got for you. That's what I'm thinking. You know, we just wishy-washy, man, all day. Not all day, just since 10:40. Just wishy-washy. We just need the volume to pick up. Once this volume picks up and we dump, that's what it's looking like. I mean, I would take the short here. I'm probably going to wait for the next candle. If we mess around with this area, looks like may want to take the short. We got 3 minutes, 40 seconds left on this candle. Same thing on this candle. We got the 6 minute on the right, 12 minute on the left. And I have to go in a few minutes to go pick up my daughter. If we don't get an opportunity to do something before I go, then we're just going to have to wait till tomorrow. As of right now, we're up $412 on our live account here. We took 4 trades, 1 winner, 3 break evens. And I'm happy with that for my live account, but I'm trying to take a trade on my 20 FTTs, which is right here, but I want to take the long with them, but I can't take this long if we don't get the dump. I don't believe what's happening right now. I don't trust this at all. I don't trust this move. But here on the 6 minute, it's looking rather good. We see we have here buyers stepping in and taking control of this divergence here on our 6 minute. This candle is verifying that that is pretty much the case. As you can see, it's getting pretty bullish, right? Remember though, a lot of times you'll look at something and you'll have a bias because that's what you're waiting for, and you think that everything is what you're waiting for. And that may be true. You may be right sometimes, but what I do is I wait for confirmation. By waiting for confirmation, what that does is it allows you to be more confident in your trade and not second guess yourself as much. And it's looking right now it's looking like it's pretty bullish, but let's see what happens here, because we've been rejected already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times here. We've been rejected 5 times at 20,389. 5 times. Can we make it a 6th? And the reason why that area is so important is because that's where the majority of our volume is, right in here. That's where all the volume is, you know. So we'll just chill. We're just gonna chill and see what happens. See, I'm still not convinced about this being the breakout. Still not convinced, even though you have a nice divergence right now in the 12. This candle hasn't closed yet, so we don't know if that's going to stay a divergence. What this divergence is telling us is that the sellers, there's more selling delta right now than there is buying delta, but the buyers are stepping in and pushing the price up anyway, which is what I'm expecting, but not just yet. I'm not expecting that just yet. I'd like to see the flush, then that, but market structure right now could be good. We have 1, 2, 3 triple bottom, and this could be up from here. And I think that might be what we're looking at. Now that I'm looking at it, this could be what we're looking at. A triple bottom, and then here we have resolution, and we're coming up, and we're not going to see this area down here. But be patient. We haven't closed this 12-minute candle in 5 seconds. We'll see what happens here. It's looking rather suspect at the moment, and here we just closed out our 6-minute candle. This is telling me that there's definitely buyers down here in this 350 region. So what I'm looking at here is if we get another leg down and this gets bought up, then this could be bullish. So in here in this 350 area could be a buy. Right now, I don't trust it just yet. We've been at this level 5 times and we've been rejected all 5 times. There is a seller here, or there's an iceberg order, which I don't know if we've exhausted that yet. If we break through here and we make this support, then we're looking much better. As of right now, I'm not a believer. I'm not a believer just yet. What do you guys think is happening here? Do you think this is the pump, or do you think this is the 6th fake out of the day at this area of 389? Right now it's about 50-50. The only reason I say 50-50 is because we did get the divergence here on the 6-minute. Not in love with it. Let me see about the 15, what's going on with the 15. Yeah, the higher time frames aren't really making me feel warm and fuzzy about a long just now. Definitely not. Neither the 15 or the 12. If I was looking for anything at the moment, I'd probably be looking short again. Short it. Yeah, look, this seller at this area is just pounding the bulls. Poor bulls, man. Poor bulls. Yeah. You remind me of this guy named Rodney Dangerfield. You guys remember Rodney Dangerfield from the 80s? Actor from the 80s, comedian? He said, I get no respect. And they're getting no respect right now. The bulls are getting disrespected. No respect at all. But one of these days, these bulls are going to come with some weight behind them. And they're going to blow through this, maybe, unless that was the all-time high. Right? And now we go to 20,000. We'll see. All right, guys, I'm about to start wrapping it up. I got to go soon. It was fun. Today was a long day. We didn't really get the trades that we wanted. We got them. We just didn't stay in long enough for the profits. Tomorrow's another day, as long as we're profitable today. I don't think I'll have time to swing back later on today to take any more trades, but I'd be, let's take this stupid short. I mean, come on, look at this. This is just begging to be shorted. Look at it. It's just so beautiful. It's just short me, short me, short me. If you're looking at this as a short, I would say a stop loss has to be up here at the invalidation point. Right now it's kind of close, but not that close. Gives you enough breathing room. And I'd be taking profits at the lows here around 335 to 340 in this area. I'm not taking it because I gotta go. I can't take everything I see. But yeah, if I didn't have to leave just now, I'd be looking at this as a possible short. It looks like the iceberg order is still in effect up here. It's still in effect big time. This is such a beautiful trade. Like, look, this is just begging, short me. Like, look at this wick. We would have already took profits on this thing probably. Let's see. All I need is 20 points. 20 points. Yeah, we would have taken profit already. I don't know what to tell you guys. All right. Well, I got to go. See you guys tomorrow. If you guys are watching this on a replay and you're looking to get updated every time we do a live video, please hit the notifications down below, guys. Hit the notifications. You can be alerted when we go live in the morning. Sometimes we'll do morning, sometimes we'll do afternoons. Depends how the day plays out. And if you want to trade on the best prop firms, which I believe right now I have affiliate links for Fast Track Trading, which I use for my 20 accounts. As you can see here, these 20 accounts are with Fast Track. And I also have Apex. Both of those coupon codes for massive discounts are down in the description section. Thank you guys for watching. Love you, and I'll see you next time. Gotta go. That short